Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? We back at it.
Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on, everybody? You know what I'm saying? All our viewers, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Please comment. We love y'all to join our chat. You know what I'm saying? This is a live chat, people. You know what I'm saying? Please, you know what I mean? Come aboard. All you got to do is hit the link button. You know what I'm saying?
In the
Straight
comments.
up.
The Crooked V's.
Welcome.
Ocho in the building.
See the crooked V's, man. Vlogging. We vlogging again. Yeah. You
Appreciate
know?
the subscribers. Keep subscribing. Hit the like button. You know, all that good stuff.
The
You know,
merch is on deck. All you got to
got the
do is
merch.
inbox me or call me.
Okay. Got the merch on deck, y'all.
You know?
Colors, black, white, different colors. You know, hit y'all boys up. Hit y'all boys up, man. Y'all want that stuff. Your boy
Yeah.
Vital
It's
Reason.
real like that.
Bro,
It's
let them
real in the
know.
field.
We'll get it to y'all. But
Yep.
yeah, boy, a few more lessons. We got Vital Reasons in the building. A boy
Absolutely.
Our boy Ocho and Nate in the building.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
we got a
And ain't Ocho.
couple
Yes,
hot
sir.
topics for y'all. Couple hot topics for y'all. We're gonna start tonight with re-ranking the battle rappers. That's how we're gonna start our night tonight. We're gonna re-rank the battle rappers. And we're gonna start down the list. We'll start down the list. Who I got on top of the list? We're gonna start with good. On a tier 1 to 3, we're gonna do a tier 1 to 3 with these guys. We're gonna start with goods. Where you put goods at? Tier 1 to 3. Where y'all got them at?
I got goods as a 2.
I put him as a tier 1.
Top tier. I have to go top tier. Top tier as well. Why you put him why you put him second tier? Well,
I
let me tell you.
mean, I don't think
Go ahead. Go ahead. I already asked you the question. Go ahead.
I don't think that you know what I'm saying, outside of his cadence and you know what I'm saying, his swagger, you know what I'm saying, he brings anything to the table.
Okay. I
Oh
would say
wait. I must say he do have borderline punches.
borderline punches. I
Yeah,
say
and borderline angles also.
I would say
That's
all
my subjective opinion on that.
I would say all his wins will come against arguably top tier artists. So with that being said, if you beating top tier people, you have to be a top tier artist. You know what I mean? That would be why I have to put him at number one, personally.
Yeah, I put him in the number 1 tier also too because he has a lot of longevity in the game too as well.
Longevity. The thing is with the longevity is the longevity of winning. You know,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You know what type of flows he gives up. He is a somewhat of a punchline rapper, but
He
his
don't
swag.
30 nobody.
No,
he don't
he
30 nobody. He is a lot of 2-1. You're right about that. He don't 30. There's a couple. He got a couple 30s, but
Yo, his 30 percentage is like I say
he got a
20%.
low, he got a low 30 percentage, but he got a lot of wins though. He got a lot of wins, clear wins. Next up, we got
He's got a lot of debatables too.
I mean, debatable wins. I guess you could say
No, he's
that.
got a lot of debatables. He got a lot of debatables. Like you could say like that was a loss, or you could say that was a win.
Maybe a debate. He got debatable 30s or something. Maybe that's what you meant to say.
Nah.
But next up, Ars the Rebel,
I put him in
Um
tier 1.
top
yeah,
tier.
that's tier 1.
That's top tier for you.
Yeah,
I have
top tier 1. Tier 1.
I have to go with I go with tier one because of consistency. I put him up there as a top tier, borderline legend, top tier borderline legend. Um, let's see. We'll go next. New Jersey Twerk.
I didn't really know much about this guy, so I put him in the top
I, I,
in the tier
I'm
3.
gonna say I got twerk. I got twerk as a he's a top tier right now, but career wise, I gotta say a 2 because he's a
Two.
top tier right now though. So he's a 1. Fuck it, 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one. His resume is nice.
I gotta look him up. I gotta see what he
I'm
puts
going
out.
with 1.
I didn't know I don't know much about this guy.
The thing with Twerk though, he got a lot of choke. No homo, he got a lot of choke though. He chokes a lot.
See,
He
so
got a lot of choke.
he can't be top tier if he chokes a lot.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But
He's top tier
his
right
body,
now.
his body of work is
Yo,
remarkable.
he's he's about like 7-2 in his last 9 battles.
Yeah, he's been cooking.
That's a good percentage.
I mean, he be cooking, but that's the only thing though is that he be cooking sometimes. That's why they be getting on him in his battles because no homo, he be choking and shit. He be saying he be coughing it up. Let's see who we got next. Next up, we got Loaded.
What up, 2 Cent? What up, 2 Cent?
Live show in the building.
Next up, who we got? Loaded Lux. Where y'all put Loaded at, man?
That's a no-brainer. Number 1 tier.
He's a top tier. He's a number 1 tier, but he's declining down to a 2.
I mean, if we speaking right at this particular moment, he's like a tier 2.
He's a 2. He's a 2 at this moment.
He gets paid crazy, but
currently I'll take that. He's a 2 right now. Currently a 2.
He got a crazy history, but right now he's a 2.
He's a 2. Yes, absolutely.
His checks is nice though, but his content is worthy of 2 for me. Like I said. This same thing might apply with the next guy, Murder Mook.
Yeah. Nah, I got him a little lower. I got him a 3.
What? Bottom tier?
I got him as a number 2. I got him as a number 2 right now.
And that's right now. That's only right now. I think he went from a 1 to a 3.
Whoa! Wow!
Dramatic.
Wow! Respect.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I have to put him at a 2. I mean, he just beat K-Rock not too long ago. I mean, oh wow!
I don't even want to.
Yeah, yo, he said.
I don't even want to see Mook again. I don't want to see Mook on no other card.
Yeah.
Yo, okay, that's where he's at with Mook. All right, let's see if you feel the same way about this one. Sue Surf.
Top tier.
Sue Surf.
He's definitely top tier for me.
Why? You with us?
Yo, this is crazy.
Who said Sue Surf? Sue Surf?
Yeah. Yes.
I say Sue. I give Sue a tier 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Sue's number 1, man. He's a top tier. He's top tier. Everything with him, he got the same problem with work that he be choking a lot. He be forgetting his rhymes. He be choking, but he's still top tier though. Next up, we got Calico, one of my favorite guys.
Right now I got him tier 1 right now.
Top tier?
Yeah.
Okay. I will have to go with
I like what Calico gives up. That's why I put him there.
He's borderline. I like what Calico gives out too, but he's like borderline. He's borderline. He's right there. He's like second tier right now, borderline top tier. Like about to be there. Could be there. I mean, he might be there for some people, but I think he like second, could be third. He be thinking he be killing people. He don't got no clear 30s either. He hasn't 30 nothing in a while.
Yeah.
There he goes. And now
I'm back at it. What's up? I'm vlogging again, y'all. Yeah. I be having all kinds of technical difficulties. I don't know where I'm at. I get satellite problems. It's weird, you know what I mean? But y'all, I be here though. I be with y'all. You hear me?
yo, we're gonna send the crew out to fix the problem, man. We gotta send
Okay, we gotta do that. We gotta do that ASAP, man, because this is out of line.
We'll get them bugs out of there.
But yeah, we were talking about who you moved on to.
Calico.
He's a 2.
Yeah, that's about what I said.
He's a 2.
He on the cusp. He on the cusp. He could be. He on the cusp. He ain't had no 30s in a long time though. He ain't called a 30 in a long time.
He's a 2 for me.
Next up, Tay-Rock.
You're talking about a 1.
Yeah, definitely a tier 1.
He's gotta be a 1.
I mean, he took a couple L's recently though.
He worked his way up to that spot.
He took a few L's though in the likes of Daylights, Murder Mooks.
Ain't nobody undefeated.
He's got a good point. But anyways,
Goods killed him.
If anything, I would say he's a 1 declining to a 2.
Okay, I could go with that. Because he's been getting killed. He's been on a little bit of a losing streak a little bit. You know, it's been going down.
I
finally caught the battle with Tay-Rock and that one chick.
Official.
Yeah. I finally caught that.
Did you like when he kept calling her you big?
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
You right? That was dope, right?
That was great.
That was hilarious. I like that.
I loved it.
Yeah, I definitely like that, man. He was definitely real animated with that one.
Who won that for you?
Of course, Tay-Rock did.
Okay. You ain't nothing like you.
Did you give her a round, please?
Nah. I can't do it. I wasn't really paying attention to her bars like that.
Come on.
You're yes, biased.
She's nice a little bit. He got 1 round. She won a round.
Yeah, I might sound biased because I like Tay-Rock though, but
I gave her 2 of those rounds.
He gave it up though, definitely.
Nah, she ain't win that, bro. Yeah, I like that big body bitch round. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was his best round.
All right. Next up, also one of my guys. Shotgun Shook.
Ooh.
He's a 2.
He's a 2.
Disrespect.
He's a 2.
Shook is the top tier, man. Shook is the top tier.
You gotta say in your opinion.
Nah, he is. He be killing top tier artists.
Nah, I disagree.
Shook goes to work. Then when he goes on the car, you know it's gonna be a problem tonight.
I disagree.
Shook is a 2, man.
I seen him taking some losses, like not even debatable. Just like I seen him get 30 a couple times.
It happens.
Yo, you know what?
Okay, do you? We see it.
Different pigmentation.
Even different pigmentation.
Yeah. different pigmentation I seen should get worked on from. Yeah. He's a 2 for me.
That automatically disqualifies it for you?
No, not at all. Not at all, you know.
The pigmentation?
No, not at all. It's just like he's too big to be getting Brad Millard or you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, like Scott Steiner. You know what I mean? He gotta like, you know, he's supposed to be the Jersey Goon.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sure, top tier.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Rum Nitty.
The solid 2.
Nah, I got rum. I got rum. I got rum a 1.
Rum, I have a go. I go with a 1 with Rum. Rum be killing stuff.
I got rum a 1, man.
I go with that. Rum be killing stuff, man. He be killing. I don't really like his style, but he be killing stuff though.
Rum. I like rum style.
Next up, Ill Will.
I believe
Will. I got Will as a 2, but Will's a 2 that can emerge to a 1.
Top tier.
I got him a 3.
Bottom tier. You don't like nothing Ill Will gave out, huh?
Nah.
I like Will. I like Will, man. I like Will. I think Will could get to a 1.
Oh yeah. Well, right now he's a 2. He's a second tier.
Yeah, he's a 2. That's what I say. He's a 2, but he got the capabilities to merge to a 1.
I mean, I think what you see out of Ill Will is what you're gonna get out of Ill Will. You no more ascension from Ill. I think he took a little bit of a step back because that era where he battled that Tay Rock, that was the height of his career a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, that remains to be seen. Thus far.
I mean,
okay, you have to add that.
From what I've seen, but you know, that's Ill Will. Let's see. Next up, Red.
He's a 3 right now at this moment.
Yeah,
I think it's fair to say that, man.
Well, you had the luxury of seeing his last battle. I didn't get to see his last battle, man.
He's a 3. He's a 3 at this moment. Not only is he a 3, but he was always like a 2. He was always a 2 borderline 3, but he hung with the 2 crowd. But then like now he's just back hanging with, you know what I mean? He's really a 3 now. You know what I mean? Like that's his position.
He's a bottom tier. Yeah, he's not really.
Yeah, he's a third rank. He's a third rank. Yeah,
you know how you know he's a bottom tier because when the last time he headlined something?
He'll never headline nothing again. I don't think.
He ain't a top tier. That's how you know.
Wait a minute. He just had a battle, actually.
Yeah, with Cassidy in them on that card.
Yeah.
That's why I said he had the luxury of seeing his last battle.
I think
Jag.
Nah, because it was Jag. Yeah, it was Jag. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, man. Get back right, Red.
Nah, stay out of it, Red.
Yo,
go blue. Red, we want you to go cold blue. Cold blue.
Hey, old blue.
The old Red used to be nice, man. You gotta get back on that, man.
Nah, stay out of it. Cold blue, old Red. Raise your family.
Come on, man. Talk about raise your family.
Do the right thing.
Come on. Talk about doing the right thing, man. Trying to support him. Let him battle rap.
That's not it.
Oh man, yo, they're crazy.
All he doing is pissing off Smack White and Beasley. That's it.
Oh man, he must have choked or something. When he choked he must have had crazy, terrible bars or something, man. Oh man, I gotta see that terrible battle. For you to be putting dirt on his jacket like that.
That's crazy.
He put dirt on his jacket for putting out that body of work. But anyways, man, we moving past Red. Who's next, man?
Next up, Cassidy.
Oh, that's a 3.
Yeah, he's a 3, man. He's a
Bottom
4.
tier,
He's a
That's
4.
always gonna stay. That's gonna stay at 3.
bottom tier, man. Bottom tier.
That'll never climb to a 2. That's gonna always be a 3.
Now
Yeah.
you don't think he got 2 potential?
Not
Nah,
even.
he
He might
needed
get 2.
he needed to just stick to writing, man, and making songs. That's it.
I think he might could get to 2 eventually.
He's
Yeah.
another one. Just raise your family, man.
Yeah, because at this point he can't even really make songs like that in the game.
Yeah,
So
just raise your family because there's too much dirt on his name. Like they done splayed him in too many areas.
just collect your royalties and keep it moving.
That's
Okay.
it. Raise your family, man. Do the right thing.
Cass, they said get up out of there, Cass. It's over. It's
He's
quiet.
done. Yeah, he's done.
Okay, Cass. I tried. Yo, Cass, I tried, man. I tried, man. I
Nah,
said
he's finished.
DNA. Mr. DNA.
I like DNA. I gave him a 2 though. 2 tier.
Okay.
I give him a 2 tier with the capabilities of going back up to a 1.
He definitely
I'll give him 2. A lot of this stuff I based it on be like headlining. Like are they headlining stuff too? DNA don't be
He headlines.
Not
Don't forget he won. He won that battle. Go ahead, I'll let you finish because we both can't talk at the same time. That's another reason why my phone be going out.
Oh, because we talk at the same time?
Yeah, it's sensitive. They don't like that. It's like a bad touch. Good touch, bad touch.
It must feel like a verbal vibration or something.
Listen, it's a damn shame. I feel bad for it.
Yo, that's crazy. He said my phone cuts out with 2 people talking at the same time. Yo, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You finished? So I could get my dialogue in now?
Go ahead, dialogue, man. That's amazing.
Okay, all right. Yo, listen. Here's the thing, right? If DNA gets 2 more battles, right, where he goes if he does 130 and does a 2-1 unanimously, I got him raising up to a number 1.
Back up to top tier? Okay.
Yeah, back up to a number 1. Right now he's 2.
I could honestly say I haven't seen DNA get killed in a while. There's always a debatable battle with DNA. So
right. He's not gonna get smoked, but I want to see him do the smoking at this point.
But I say he's a 2 already now. He's a 2. Hot 2. Next up, Hitman Holla.
Tier 1.
Man.
Hitman.
I got him as a 2, man.
He just gotta leave people like Cassidy alone, man.
Yo, bro, I got him as a 2. He ain't no better than them names. Some of them names we just named, man.
The level of disrespect. Come on, man.
Come on, man. How y'all got? Why y'all keep raising the bar for him? It gotta be performance only.
Come on, man.
It can't be angles.
It's slightly performance because
Hitman got content, performance.
Whoa. How much content does he really have? He really don't have a lot of content.
I mean, you gotta have enough content to captivate the crowd and then the performance.
Nah, he captivates the crowd with them dance moves, performance.
He got it all though, bro. He got all. He's versatile. He got it all.
He got famous with that remix, all that.
But he don't dominate in no area except performance.
I mean, Hitman.
You gotta perform though in the battle rap.
And then he's not even the best at that because the best performer is K-Shine.
I mean, that's debatable too.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, who y'all like? Who y'all like? Shotgun? Shotgun is a mean performer too.
Them 3 is probably the most animated. They probably
I like
three of the 5.
I like Briz Rothstein too. Please, Briz, come back.
Briz gets animated too sometimes.
And come through the front door.
Come on, Briz. They love Briz. Hitman, disrespect. Hitman's top tier for me though, man. You gotta stop with the Hitman.
He's top
slander.
He's up there for you. That's you. You're a Hitman supporter. I don't think he's nice.
Hitman is nasty.
I got him as a 2, man. He gonna stay at 2.
That's amazing. Mike P.
I don't know who he is, so I put him in a 3.
Mike P is tough, man. Mike P is a 2.
2, borderline 3 for me.
Like Put me on. What has he gave up?
I mean, nothing impressive for me. For me, I only really seen one good battle. I
You gotta
think
look around. You gotta look around for Mike P, man. But Mike P, he don't disappoint.
you say he don't disappoint.
I don't think he disappoints. No.
Is he a smack? Is he a smack rapper?
Yeah, he's a white guy on Smack.
Okay.
Mike P. He be going. He choked his last one. I know one battle they was talking about his girlfriend, like his girlfriend. One of them dudes messing with his girl and stuff. He started crying on stage and stuff like that.
No, no, no. You're making that up. He wasn't crying.
Emotional. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, that's what I heard. I ain't get to see the
No, it
battle.
was not. No, that never happened. I seen the battle, and he
Oh, you watched
rebutted
it?
that. He rebutted that. He ended up smoking money.
They said he was emotional. He was emotional. He cried
Nah,
out or something.
nah, there was no crying going on.
They said he was emotional and stuff. I don't know. I ain't seen it.
I don't even want to defend the white guy, but I gotta tell the truth.
Okay. Like Mike, you just say he gives out. He comes every battle.
No, well, that's because he is entertaining. He definitely does put on a performance. He definitely does have angles. He definitely has humiliation. Mike P is really what's up.
Okay.
Like I'm not staring at people wrong. Like all you got to do is check him out. Like, yeah, he'll make you want to punch him on that stage.
There you
The
have
white
it.
boy.
I gotta check him out.
Check out Mike P, Nate. No
The
joke.
white boy. He'll make you want to punch him.
Nacho. Ocho.
No, it's Nate Ocho, man. Ocho for sure.
Next up, Math Hoffa.
I got him as a 2 borderline 3.
What? He said
Did I stutter? I said borderline 3.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got him as a 2.
He said borderline 3, not the great. Great man.
Yo, listen. Yo, greats is declining. They falling. They not sticking to the script. They bouncing all over the place. In reference to him.
It seems like it.
In reference to him in his last battle with Geechee Gotti.
I mean,
no, there's no I mean. You always try to cover it up with I mean.
It's hard to say because he just headlined a battle. I mean, oh man.
No, did he headline it or did the man that he was going against headline it? Geechee.
I mean, when you're on a headline card, it's like one versus another person, so you're both headlining.
Right, so he shared a headline card, and they only came out probably because of Geechee.
And he got smoked by Method Man.
Man, that's a pre-written battle, but
don't matter. Don't matter.
That's all pre-written though. They sit in the studio.
But he's still saying he had to sit down and be conscious and think about what he was going to put together and what he was going to say.
They both wrote that together, is what I'm telling you. They write them together in the studio, bro, and then they edit and chop things. That's why I look like that.
Well, our perception.
From what we got to see.
Yeah.
Well, if you I don't know
what we viewed, he took a loss.
If you watched it while they was talking, it stopped and went to like another scene and stuff. It stopped.
But nobody paying attention to all that editing stuff.
What?
We just listening to the bars.
That's weird, Nate. You pay attention to it. Because you pay attention to it, you see it's not all the way.
No, you would have to do homework and history on it.
Why would you have to do that? You can see if
what we're saying as far as entertainment value, he got smoked. Now we didn't go into the editing and all that history because it wasn't that serious. It wasn't that important. I'm talking right now. I'm talking. That's rude. That's rude behavior. I don't know who taught you that. That's rude. But anyways, like I was saying, that'll make a person forget what they were saying. But see me, I'm sharp. Like I said, Method Man, and it looked like Method Man took the edge on that from viewers. point of view. I don't know nothing about what was behind the scenes, what was in the studio, but as a viewer, Method Man he took that win. That's that. He
As
took
a
that
viewer,
win.
when you watch it the first time, you can see that there's something you can see is chopped and clipped and all that. You can see it.
That's all battles though, cuz. That's all battles.
Special effect and all that stuff. No, it's not.
That's all battles because if we go to a battle live, it's gonna look completely different on YouTube.
When they sit down, that's Math Hoffa's little battle rap thing. He gets them rappers to sit down with him. They write it like they write in a song. They write that shit, and then they go out and they perform and act that shit, bro. That's what that is. That's all that is.
But regardless, our perception is he got. That's
how they wrote it. That's how they wrote it for it to perceive you like that. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
All right.
That's all right. Well, it worked.
Next up, Clean Paper.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I can't even really expand too much on him too much. I've seen like maybe 1-2 battles, and I was pretty impressed. So I have to say, like, I'm gonna give him a 3 with the capabilities of going to a 2.
QP is top. He's a tier 2. He's a tier 2. If his career would have went differently, he'd be a top tier right now. Clean is nice. Clean Paper is nice.
I got him. Like I said, I got him as a 3 going to a 2 because, I mean, you saying he's nice, but he's an unheard of. So how nice is he?
No, he's not unheard of. He's not unheard of.
You know about Clean Paper, Nate?
He's been on Smack for about 5 years or so.
And Ocho.
I seen him on a card before, but I haven't seen what he put in, but so I put him.
Do you know? Can you name 5 battles off the top of your head right now? A few more lessons that he's been in.
Let's see. He got Bill Collector. He got the other QP from California. He got I believe he got John the Don.
No, I don't want no. I believe.
I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain. I didn't say he won it. Let's see.
No, I ain't say. We didn't say nothing about victories. I just said name 5 battles. You got 2 more to go.
QP. QP was in there with
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know if this is the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is allegedly.
I can't remember. He was in a lot. He was in more than that. He's been on Smack for like 5, 6, 7 years. He's been on
My
Smack
point exactly. 5, 6, 7 years, and you can only remember 3 battles, and it's only really 2.
That's what I'm telling you.
And one you're not that sure of. So, like I said, he's a 3 for me.
I'm about 98% certain he battled John. They was on Proving Grounds together. Him, Bill Collector, John the Don. They all came up on Proving Grounds together. So he battled all the niggas.
Yeah, he's a person we definitely shouldn't be spending too much time on.
No, y'all gotta look him up though, because out of all the people, he's probably the top 5 in all the people that we mentioned. Because Clean Paper is nice.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not.
telling you that.
Why do you always throw randoms out there like that?
No, that's not random. I'm telling you, Clean Paper is nice. You listen to his content and what he be rapping. Clean Paper is nice. He's nice. The only problem with him, like I say, he don't be getting booked. He had like legal issues. He choked a couple times and stuff. You know what I mean? He had a couple personal things mess his career up. But Clean is
There's a lot of things going on, man. There's a lot of things going on, man.
Oh, I'm telling you, but he would be a top tier if it wasn't for that stuff. He'd be a top tier.
You said he choked a couple times.
We also said that whatchamacallit choked too.
He don't got a lot of recognizables. Where's his recognizable? You in 5 years you named 3 battles, and you're not even sure of the one.
No, they're all on Proving Grounds. John and them was on Proving Grounds. They all
did he win battles? Because it sounded like he didn't even win
battles. He was smoking niggas, Nate. You better go. The first thing you do before you go to bed, go watch a Clean Paper battle, Nate. You're out of your mind. Never mind, Mike. Watch a Clean Paper battle.
Don't even disrespect your ears. Get you some sleep and then watch Clean Paper in the morning or after you had you some breakfast.
Nate, listen to you some Clean Paper. You'll go to sleep smiling. Next up, T-Top.
Oh man, he's got to be a tier 1 at this point.
Yeah, I put him at 2.
2.
Yeah.
It's the back and forth. He be catching L's. He has a
I
lot
got
of
him at 1, man.
He has a lot of debatables, but I'll have to go.
He doesn't give it up for me, like, you know.
It's hard. I have to say a 2 too, man. I'll be honest.
From what I've seen from T-Top, he doesn't do it for me.
I have to go tier 2 too, man. I'm not just gonna throw that tier 1 out for everybody. He's a tier 2.
Everybody don't get the tier 1 with me, but Top does, man. Because Top, he gives you everything. First of all, he's got a knock against him just because of his appearance. That's number 1. So he fights that off. Okay. You know what I mean? This is just taking it, you know what I mean, to his defense. 2, he has angles, he has punches, he has flows, like he has cadence.
Yeah,
like
but
Top is like, he's a problem, man. I got Top as a 1.
Some of his content be boring though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I would say some of his content be long lasting, something, you know, but I wouldn't say it's boring.
All right, I guess.
All right.
I mean, I guess you get.
So who's next?
I get tired of hearing about his struggle and stuff. You know what I mean? But I guess that's a lot of them be doing that same stuff. But on to the next one though. K-Chan.
Oh man, if that ain't a tier 1, I don't know.
That's probably the most clear tier 1 of the night.
Yeah, K-Chan is nice.
Should clear tier. Well, I mean, yeah, I would say so. I would say he's the best tier 1 that we named right now.
And he got longevity.
Right now, he's probably the best tier 1 so far.
Either him or what? Either him or Arsenal.
Yeah, them two is like the top 1 and 2 right now.
Yeah.
In the tier 1.
There we go. John the Don.
He's a 2.
2?
Yeah. See, he's not over hollow. He's not over hollow for me.
He's over hollow for me. He's a 1. John is a top tier in my opinion, man.
I like hollow over him, man.
John don't get smoked. John does the smoking. John is like the truth a little bit. John's nice.
John is nice. Don't get me wrong.
In
but
your
I just
opinion, you have to say in your opinion. You have to say in your opinion.
That's well documented.
You have to say in your opinion. You can't say that.
How you can't say that?
Because all this is subjective, man.
It don't matter. If somebody's nice, they nice. That's like saying that LeBron James is nice.
But you gotta understand. I'll let you finish. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's all subjective.
So I was saying, like, damn. Go ahead, Nate.
No, I'm just saying it's all a subjective opinion. You know, ain't no right or wrong answer.
Right, I agree with what NA Ocho was talking about. But however, to expand on that, I would say, you know, his battle versus Ace Amin proved that he's a tier 2. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then he got a couple battles. You know what I'm saying? That
he won that battle.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
He won that battle, bro.
Nah, he didn't. He didn't. What? He didn't though. He didn't.
What?
He won it. He won it, but he won it, and it was for the culture. But he really didn't win that battle because that kid, he didn't 30 Ace Amin, and Ace Amin was competitive each round.
He didn't 30 him, but that's because they had a lot of personal stuff. So that's I mean,
and also, like I said, he showed up. Ace Amin showed up. I think he's a 2. That's it. I'm gonna say that, and I'm not gonna say it no more. He's a 2 for me.
John, you a tier 1 in my book, John. Jay the Nightwing.
I don't even know who that is at all, so I put him at 3.
Yo, Jay's nice, man.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Jay ain't nice like how he talking about. I got Jay as a 3 too.
He a smack rapper too.
Jay's nice. Nah, I might have to go with Jay as a bottom tier.
Jay's a 3, man.
He's a bottom tier.
That dude is funny with that stuff, man.
Yeah, he's a bottom tier 3, man.
He likes the names. That's what he likes. He likes the name Jay the Nightwing. He likes that.
Is he like a?
That's somebody that you could plug your controller in and then go to character selecting and go over and hit Jay the Nightwing and complete a mission.
Come on.
So he's like a daylight?
Yeah, in an RPG game, in a role playing game.
I think he's a mechanic from
He said he's a mechanic. He's a mechanic from the
Yo, I think
Oh man. Yo. Hold up, man. Whoa.
he's a mechanic from somewhere out west or something. I don't know.
Whoa.
He's a mechanic from the
So why ain't Jay the Monkey Wrench? Where's the Nightwing coming?
Man, it might be it's nighttime all the time out there or something, man.
Jay the Allen Key. What's up with the Monkey Wrench? What's with the Nightwing thing, man? Come on, man.
He only fixes cars at night or something, man. Maybe fucking with it.
Oh man. Damn. Yo, these names is funny, man.
Yeah,
These names is
is
funny.
he a smack rapper?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo, why'd you even put him in the shuffle, man? You could have.
What are you doing?
Yo,
You could have went like B Magic. You could have went. You know what I mean? Like Chilla Jones.
He's an up and comer. I wanted to see what the people thought of the up and comers and stuff, man. That's all.
You could have went. Chilla Jones. You went Jay the Nightwing.
That's the next one, man. Chilla, man. You off of Jay. Y'all got respect.
Chilla. I got Chilla as a 2.
Yeah, he's a 2.
Yeah, Chilla's not. He's not a tier. A lot of people do got Chilla as like a top tier dude. I don't know why, but he's not a 1 in my book. He's a 2.
No, Chilla's a 2. Not even on the cusp of a 1.
Not even on the cusp.
I don't know what people's doing out there with that. Chilla moving up to 1.
Nah, not even on the cusp.
Not even on the cusp.
Next up, Chess.
He's a 2.
Chess a solid 2.
Solid 2.
You're a solid 2.
Is there a capability for him to push up to a 1?
To a 1? Oh man.
Maybe 3 strong battles where he goes like 30-1, 2-1, 30-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. He
got to at least get maybe 2 30s to be top tier. At least get back up into the top tier. 30 somebody 2 times. You know what I mean? Show some kind of dominance or something. Because when I think of Chess, I don't be thinking I don't think of dominance when I think of Chess. He don't be killing nothing like that.
Right. That's what I'm getting that same you know what I mean, effect and the feeling too. Like, he don't give me that dominance.
Yeah, he ain't killing nothing like that.
Nah, not at all.
Cortez.
Gotta be a 3.
Yeah, 3.
All the way 3.
Yeah.
All the way 3.
For years, he always a 3.
He's been a 3 for years with no elevation.
I none. No vertical leap.
He another one.
No vertical leap.
Yo, people try to give Cortez a chance. You can't give Cortez a chance, man. You can't.
I'll take Misfit over Cortez.
That's one you gotta put him in that same category you was putting them Cassidy's and old Reds in.
Right. There you go.
To that category.
There you go. Right. Same category.
All right. How about your boy Bill Collector?
I like Bill Collector what he gives up, but in all
What you got him
reality,
as?
I got him. I got him as a 3.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Hmm?
Oh shit!
I like what he gives up, but I got him as a 3 though.
Bill's a solid 2, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man. Put some respect on Bill
Man,
Collector's
Bill's a
name,
solid
man.
2, man. Bill had
Yeah,
a
Bill's a
debatable.
2.
Bill had a debatable with Hitman. Like Bill's a solid 2, man.
Bill's a 2. I got Bill as a 2.
Bill's a solid 2.
Activity alone, man.
Man, you
Bill.
got Bill. Put some respect on that. All right,
Damn, he said he got Bill down to a 3.
all right. This boy, he been out for a minute, but B Magic, B motherfucking Magic.
He another one 3.
I'm about to say 2 on the cusp of a 3.
I'm gonna go with 3, man. Right now, B Magic is a damn bottom tier rapper right now, man.
It's sad though.
Where is Mr. ESPN Swells at? That's his guy, man. He loves
God,
to be
bro,
Magic, man.
Oh God.
But this guy is on the verge of being a 3, man.
He definitely is.
He's a 3 now.
He's a 3. He's a 3.
How about
he's a 3 with no capabilities of an emergence to 2. At this point.
I think it's because his style is like a little played out a little bit.
Right. I was about to say the same shit. His styles came and gone.
I think
yes. You hit it right on the head. He didn't elevate with the times.
Yeah, this is about done with that, man.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That'd be a nice card for Briz Rothstein to come back to. Briz Rothstein versus B Magic.
B Magic? Oh, you look for him to get an easy win. That's all they know.
That would be nice.
Easy win. That's the next one. Briz Rothstein.
Oh, I got my Briz as a 2, man.
Yeah, he's a 2.
Yeah, I have to go with 2 as well with you. I have to go with 2. He hasn't really done nothing to elevate like that.
Not at all.
I don't really like, you know what I mean? I'll be getting tired of, you know what I mean, to say his same content too about killing people's moms and this and that to their moms. That's why Mook punched half his teeth out. You know what I mean?
He got like a different savagery, you know what I'm saying? And he got all his teeth in. Mook hit him in the back of the head, like some, you know what I mean? He didn't drop him. He was still on the stage, you know what I mean? This man adds a lot to it, people. You gotta go watch the footage. But anyways, back to this thing with Briz, right? You know what I like about him is he could use the same scheme, but he could angle it in different measures, different kind of ways. Like he could talk about his knife 5 different times, but it's cutting you in so many different areas or so many different time frames, or you know what I mean? Like his knife is doing all kinds of damage, you know what I mean? Like his the way he gives it out is different. It's different. I like his difference. He's a difference maker. The game is missing Briz to me.
Briz got a lot of animation.
Yeah. He got the best animation game.
Oh, I wouldn't say the best, but it's up there.
Well, you like Hitman. To me, he's like a tap dancer.
Come on. Compared to Briz, Hitman eats Briz up.
I disagree.
What else we got here? Here we go. Next up, Big T.
He's a 3 for me, man. People like him, but he's a 3.
I put him as a 2.
I'm gonna have to go right now. I mean, Big T, I have to say 3. Big T, I haven't seen Big T win a
It's a
battle.
3, man. It's a
I haven't
3,
seen
man.
Big T win a battle in years. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I haven't in years. I haven't seen him win a battle. Maybe since that K-Shon battle. That was the last battle he might have won. That like 5 years ago. I used to win. Well, but the good news is though he lost like 100 pounds, 100 and some
Oh,
something
that's
pounds.
good. Nice. So he's on
Yeah,
a,
he
like
looked
a
like
dietary system, dietary
yeah,
plan.
he looked like a whole different person.
Yeah, he lost a
Nice.
lot of shit. He's still big as hell, but he lost a lot of weight though.
That's
But
good. That's good for him. That's good for his heart, right? It's good for his
yeah,
respiratory
all
system.
that's good for
Right.
his bones and his feet and his ankles.
Yeah, he was real big, man. He was real big. He said it's good for his feet and ankles.
Yo, yo, yo. Oh, man. Yo, I just expanded on his respiratory and his cardio. You know what I mean? And you talking about his bones and his ankles.
Yo, Biden, it's crazy. He said he's big. He's bigging up the way he's losing all his weight, and then he's bombed up because now he lost all the weight. Now he has support for his feet and ankles.
Yo, man. What
How you
about
gonna
his
big the man
shoulder
up
and
for
his
losing
back?
weight?
Yo,
What
man,
about, what
that
about
ain't
his what about his shoulders and his back?
gotta understand, man. He got a lot of weight on his shoulders, man. What's holding them shoulders up, man? And ankles and them feet, man. That's the happiest
Absolutely.
part. Yeah, that's the happiest part of his body, man. It's like that's a relief, bro. Shit,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. But yo, big shout outs to Big T that he's healthy. He's getting his health good back.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Where he needs to be.
he's just T now. He's just T now. He ain't even big.
No. He's still big. He's still big. He's
Whoa,
still
hold up. Wait. I'm about to say he changed his name?
no. He's still Big T. Weight wise, size wise, he
No,
lost
he
100 pounds, but he's still Big T.
Okay.
He must have went from like 417 down to like 319 or something.
Nah, he's not that big, man. He's under 3 now.
He ain't under. He's 250.
Nah, bullshit. He ain't under no damn 3.
Hold on, I'm gonna show
Yo,
y'all a picture of what he looked like.
Yo, if
Nah, you can't do pictures.
yo,
You
if
gotta
he's
pull up his weight. You gotta pull up his weight.
if he's under
They got
3,
they got his height and weight. You could Google his height and weight, I'm sure.
Well, they probably got old information. You know, he's currently doing this stuff.
Yeah,
You know.
the vegan diet or something, man.
So
But yo-
whatever he is, subtract 100 pounds. Yo, come on, man. Yo, but anyways, man. Yo, who's after Big T, man?
Yeah.
Yo, who put Big T on the list, man? Y'all is crazy.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could have went a different route. You could have. You could have
Oh.
put JC. You could have put JC on there.
JC, that's the next one, man. JC. That is the next.
Oh, he put the picture up. Come
Yo,
on, man. You didn't have to show that.
That's about 298, man.
Come on, man. You didn't have to show that, man.
That's gotta be under 3 though.
Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. Come on, man. Stay out of that stuff, man. Come on, man. Let's get serious. Come on. Please.
Yo, y'all is crazy with that stuff, man. I tried
Yo,
to
that's y'all, man. That's y'all with that stuff, man. He pulled up the Big T picture.
I tried
that's gonna show us anything.
Yeah, I tried to tell that man 300 pounds, man, at least too. He don't listen. But yeah, next up JC though.
He's a 3.
What?
Yeah, he's a 3.
What?
Yeah, he's a 3, bro.
JC's like 2 borderline top tier, man.
There he goes. There he goes.
Yo, JC is a 2 borderline top tier. JC don't lose battles. JC don't lose battles. He 30s people. JC, y'all wildin'. Y'all wildin'. JC is the truth.
Bro.
Whoa, he said.
Mr. Lessons.
I'm listening.
I got JC. A 3 that could emerge to a 2. I'm sorry, that's where I got him.
Yo, you're going on
listen.
wrong, man. You're going all wrong for the people, man.
No, I'm not. Listen, hey, yo, do you realize, right, that he battles on undercards, like lower card leagues, like, you know what I mean, like unrecognizable leagues that people don't know about unless they really follow the culture.
But you do realize a lot of the dudes, that's because a lot of the top tier dudes don't want to battle him because they know it might be a 30 because he has that kind. He's that kind of dude. That's why.
I don't know.
That's why.
I think if the bag was right, he would go. He would battle him.
I mean, if the bag was, yeah, I'm sure they would take the L for some money. Next up, Av.
Or take the win for some money. Don't try to sneak that in, take the L. No, they get the win for some money.
No, they wouldn't get the win. I'm telling you.
I don't see JC beating anybody at the top
JC
2.
Could be Geechee Gotti. JC could be New Jersey Twerk. JC could be
No.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yo, listen. I'm not even gonna expand into none of that. Yeah, let's move on.
He could beat guys like that. Like I said,
till the time comes, we'll have this debate again.
Actually, I think he battled a lot of them dudes already. Y'all gotta look that stuff up, man. They're speaking ill-advised on JC.
No, you're speaking prematurely.
No, he got a couple of battles against some top tier dudes that was mentioned already. But next up, Av.
Oh, I got Av at a 2.
Solid 2.
I got a 2 with 2 more W's, both by 2 1s, moving up to a 1.
Clear 2 1s, no debatables.
Who'd you say?
Clear, gotta be clear. Av
is nice. He has potential to be a top 2 dude. He's nice.
Matter of fact, he got a battle coming up. Matter of fact, speaking of Av, him and Tay-Rock, Cave Gang head up.
Yeah, I don't know much about him.
Battling each other.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Because
Cave Gang head up.
No, he's not in Cave Gang no more. He left, so that should be interesting.
Oh, all right, okay, got you. Copy.
There might be a little personals in there. That should be interesting.
Copy.
Av might get Rock actually that battle.
Yeah, I got Av in this.
He might get Rock.
Yeah, I got Av.
How about A Verb?
He's a 3.
I'm
cleared 3.
I mean, I can't say he's a bottom tier, man. He been
I got him a 3, man. I got him a 3. He's not a 2 right now. He's not a 2. We talking about currently relevant right now. He's a 3.
Oh man, it's just hard for me. He put too much work in for me to say he's a bottom tier.
So what? He got 30 by Miss Hustle. He's a 3.
He did get 30 by Miss Hustle.
He's a 3.
I have a go with you on that. Right now, I have to say he's a bottom tier right now. Yeah, I have to say.
That hurts your heart to say that.
Not really. I don't like Verb, but it's just like he put a lot of work in.
Hard to tell.
Over the span. To see
we not talking about the span. I'm not. You're not.
To see somebody come along and just be a bottom tier after all them years is disappointing.
Well, welcome to Murder Mook's life.
Next up, Dot. There's
a couple dots.
Dot. What is it?
Dot from Dot Mob?
Nah, Determination over Trust.
Oh, you talking about Dot from Cali?
Dot. He just had a battle with Squeako. You sent me one of his battles. Dot.
Yeah, that's the one from Cali.
I don't know where he's from.
I like the other Dot better than him. The Dot from Dot Mob. I like the Dot from Dot Mob. That's my favorite Dot. But if I gotta talk about that dude, them dudes is three.
The Dot from Dot Mob that's the one that says Dot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's determination over trust.
We talking about the same dude?
Yeah, that's the same one.
All right, guess what? 3. 3.
Yo, Dot, man.
3.
I put him at 3.
I like Dot, but he's 3.
Is it 3?
I like DOT. He's 3 though. Told you on that. We down to our last 3. Nate might not know 2 out of the 3. Don Marino.
Yeah, I don't know that. I put him in 3.
I'm right there with you.
I'm right there with both y'all.
Damn.
Enough said.
Yeah, exactly. Next.
Mr. Lou Castro.
Yeah, I don't know him. I put him at 3 too.
Lou's nice. I say Lou's a 2. I like Lou. I watched a few of his battles. I like what Lou gives out.
I'm not gonna give Lou. I'm not gonna give Lou a 2, but I'm gonna say he's a 3 on the cusp of a 2.
You know what? I'll say that until he beat a couple more names. I would say that too because he got a lot of low tier names on his belt. So I think I could go with that. I agree with that. Last on the list is Geechee. Geechee Gotti.
Oh. Strong 2.
Yeah. I don't know much about him, but I give him 2 because I heard his name.
Strong 2. Yeah. Strong 2. Strong 2.
Hey, Geechee is a top tier, man. Geechee.
I can't give him number 1. I can't give him a 1.
He does everything though, bro. Like
he doesn't 30 nobody like that. He 30 math. He 30 math. But he doesn't 30 people.
Geechee killed. Yo, one more.
He didn't kill. I don't think he killed. He didn't 30 them them other Crip dudes. He didn't 30 them dudes.
Arsenal and them?
Yeah, he didn't 30 them dudes.
I mean, it's hard. How you go? Nah, he didn't battle them. Who did he battle? That was a different battle. Who he was on teams with? Because it was Compton. He was teamed up with North Carolina dude.
Yeah, I'm talking about when he met one of them dudes, Shotgun Sugar, one of them.
He battled Arsenal. He beat Ars.
He didn't 30 him.
He didn't 30 him. I mean, look what you're saying. It's hard about a lot of people.
And then on top of that, I don't know. Like I said, I got him where I got him. You know what I mean? I got him where I got him.
Top tier. Shits and giggles. What y'all think about Danny Myers?
Top tier 2.
What y'all think about Danny Myers?
I got him right there with Geech. He's a 2.
2, okay. I'll go with you on 2.
On the cuffs of being a 1?
I don't ever see Danny being the top tier or nothing. Just my opinion. But yeah, man, that was our smack. That was our battle rapper reevaluation ranking. You know, let us know how y'all feel about that. So we gave it out. We're gonna move into we're gonna give the producers some love tonight. We're gonna move into our top 5 producers. Music producers.
Okay.
We got on our list.
I'll go last on this.
All right, Ocho, you go first. I'll go second.
All right. I believe at number 5, I'm gonna give it to Derringer from Buffalo. You know, if anybody knows who that is, he's the sound behind Griselda, Conway.
Oh yeah, son is nice. He's nice.
Son is nice. He reminds me of a Young Alchemist.
Oh, good call.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
so you know, and he's another one in my list too as well. Alchemist.
Beautiful
But
quote.
Derringer,
Wow.
he's the new sound right now. For New York, as far as the new school goes. He got cosigns, from Jay-Z, of course, because Conway and West Side Gun, they got music with his, production on it. So Jay-Z likes their music, he co-signs it. So Derringer, number
Nice.
5.
Nice.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with Dame Grease.
I like
He,
Dame.
he brought people out. My dog, man, DMX. He brought him out early
I
in
like
the.
Dame.
Yeah, he gives it out. Dame Grease. He's from the Bronx. So he got that Bronx, New York sound. Down pack. He also did production for Max B and stuff too. So
Vado too. Vado
yeah,
too.
yeah, he's just a total New York City package for New York
Yeah.
City artists. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Alchemist. Alchemist, he's famous for the classic music he made for Mobb Deep.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, he got that real gritty street sound to him. 50 Cent did a lot of freestyles to Alchemist beats.
Right.
And I didn't even know too until today that Alchemist is from Beverly Hills, California. I didn't know that.
Wow. That's
Life of
serious.
luxury. He always had a life of luxury, huh?
Yeah, so I did not know that he was from out west, but he's a straight New York artist or producer, I should say. But he's number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna go. I got 2 people tied for the number 2 slot, and that's Kanye West and Just Blaze.
Hmm.
Because they
Got my guys
they
in there.
they both had the Rockefeller sound. They was they helped Jay-Z with the transition in music at the time. From when he was going from In My Lifetime to the Dynasty and going into after what is it called, the Dynasty album. I think Kanye West was first on that album, if I'm not mistaken. His production and the Blueprint, actually. So after the Blueprint and all that, Just Blaze came along, and he helped enhance Jay-Z sound a little bit. They got multiple platinum records together. So Kanye West, he's still making music, production wise. I don't really hear nothing as far as Just Blaze goes right now, but Kanye, he's still doing his thing.
Gospel.
And the number 1 I'm gonna go with is Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats. He made the sound for the Rough Riders. He made platinum records with Jay-Z. Him and Timberland currently got the versus thing down pat. Due to the pandemic and everything, so he's still doing his thing with music. Behind the scenes with stuff. Swiss Beats, man, my number 1 producer, man. That Rough Rider sound is classic to me, so that's my era of music. So I gave him my number 1.
Okay. Hold up. Hold on. Get my producer mode. All right. So number 5 for me, it was I had 2 actually. Not 2, but it was like I didn't know which one to choose out of the 2 between Pharrell and Timberland. So I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna ask y'all out of them 2, who you will put on the top 5 list?
I'd put a
I would
Pharrell.
put Timbo.
Say it again.
I would go with Timbo.
You like Timberland over Pharrell? I was
I-
thinking
Yeah.
that I was thinking that too. That was my initial put down, Timberland, because Pharrell wasn't even gonna be on there. But I like Pharrell though. I like his sound. I like what he gets out. I like, you know what I mean?
I'm about to say he's more of a a crowd adjuster. He could get the
Yeah.
60-year-olds relax. No, I'm just keeping it real. Like a 60-year-old woman could relax the Pharrell.
Okay, you like okay.
You know what I mean? She might get on the floor and all that. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know what I'm saying, Pharrell. He's very, you know, trend-setting. Sending.
All right, so Pharrell, that's number 5 for number 5, Timberland, my fault. Number 5, Timberland. Pharrell, that takes him off the list. Number 4, I went with Swiss. You know, I like what Swiss gave out.
Okay.
Like you said, the DMX, the Locks, you know, the Jay-Z wave and stuff like that. I like his style, his little thing of music.
Okay.
I mean, he be helping his old lady Alicia with her music and stuff like that. I'll be appreciating that sound as well. I'll be having to listen to that in my household frequently.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? So I enjoy that. I enjoy what Swiss gives out.
Okay.
Number 3, y'all gonna love this one. I'm surprised Nate ain't have him on his list. I thought when he said I got 2 at number 1, I thought this was.
Oh shit! Here it comes, Manny Fresh.
You know your boy, Manny Frizzle.
There you go. Somebody kick him off the air.
I was not gonna pick no Manny Fresh, nigga.
What?
Man, oh man.
No.
Y'all gotta stop this stuff, man. Y'all corrupting the world right now. Yo,
man.
Manny is the truth, man. Manny can produce listen, all the platinum albums, all the sounds that you hear from BG, Juvenile, them back them asses up, them Waynes before them little Waynes from the Carter all the way up to the Carter one, them big timers, number 1 stunners, like all them sounds, all that stuff. That's the Manny Fresh sound, man. That's all them platinum records from one sound. Manny Fresh was the only producer of that label. He was the only one making them sounds, making them beats for all them platinum records. He really should be number 1 for that kind of work that he put in like that. But I'm gonna put him at number 3 because there's other, you know what I mean, other bodies of work out there.
I guess I'm biased because you know my list, you know, was consist of all New York producers.
I know the complete bias is unbelievable. Manny's work is crazy. Like Manny is, a lot of people sleep on Manny Fresh.
He gave it up. I ain't gonna front. He gave it up.
That whole sound, like all them album, BG's first 3 albums. Anybody who was on Cash Money in that era, like Baby Is Cheap. You only rock to a Manny Fresh beat. That's it. They barely had any outside features, very rarely, because they ain't paid nobody from the outside. Everything they always did in-house. You know what I mean? Like I said, back that ass up, number 1 stunner, all that stuff. Manny Fresh, man. I knew Vital would love that. I knew he would love that. Number 2, I go with my guy Kanye. Kanye, you know, he came on the scene. I love what he gave out. You know, he produced his own albums. He produced host albums. You know what I mean? He produced. He helped them little niggas over in Chicago. Some of the little niggas over there help them with their music and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's Kanye. Kanye, everybody knows about Kanye. Number 1 for me, I had to go with Dr. Dre, man. Dr. Dre, I think, is probably the number 1 producer of all time. You know what I mean? He done produced from the likes of fucking Tupac to fucking Eminem to 50 Cent. You know what I mean? Like come on, man. There's no argument with that stuff. Eazy-E albums, NWAs and stuff. And the ability for him to change the sound from back then, to change his sound and still be able to make a beat in 2021 for a nigga, that shit is like, that's remarkable, bro. That's an ill feat. So you know what I mean? That's he number 1 on the list. That's impressive. And that's my 5, guy.
Okay. Yeah, I like that 5. That was pretty decent. Especially that Dr. Dre. Everything was good besides that Manny. Fucked me up with that Manny.
Yo, bro, I just put you on his whole arsenal. What do you?
I knew Manny was coming. But anyways, moving past Manny.
I just asked you.
No, it's my turn. It's my turn. I got my 5.
let me
I
ask
don't want to
you.
hear shit else about Manny. Nah, not about Manny.
It's just a quick question. You don't respect that body of work I mentioned?
I don't I respect Manny's body of work. I do, but it's like one of them like hyper exaggerated. It's not really what it's supposed to be. It's just that because of the guys in that movement at that time.
Yeah,
Like,
that's all that
that's it.
is. That's all that is.
But
Because
I'm not.
ain't no,
You
ain't
can't
nobody
take
looking
away
for
the credit. You can't take away the credit of the work.
All right, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Then you go onto your list. Yo, when you think of Juvenile, do you be thinking of all the words he's saying, or you be thinking of that beat?
Ain't nobody looking for
I'm
Manny.
talking about that back that ass up. That back when that beat come on, you be thinking, oh, I'm about to go memorize all these words. You be thinking of that beat. What is more memorable, the words or the beat?
The words.
That beat right there for me was more memorable.
That's all I'm saying. A lot of that stuff. A lot of times when it comes to them hit songs like that, that beat is the first memorable thing over the words or what they saying.
But I mean, that song within itself.
That's
I'm
what I
gonna say the beat.
I didn't say all of them. I said some of them hit songs is like that. But that's all I wanted.
Nah, that beat was crazy.
That's all. But yeah, we off Manny though. That's my guy.
All right, so listen. I'm heading to my list. At number 5, I got Just Blaze.
Okay.
You talk about that Dipset project. He worked on that. You know what I'm saying? He's worked with the likes of a Jay-Z on certain tracks. Just Blaze. You know what I mean? So.
What you talking about? The Dipset anthem?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was the producer behind that. Yeah.
I like that one. I like that album.
Yeah. Like I said, he's worked with Jay-Z. Just so just classic dude. You know what I mean? Just Blaze, been around. You know what I mean?
Did he have Fabulous too? Didn't he fuck with Fabulous and shit? Or no?
Yeah, he did songs with Fabulous.
He did some stuff with Fab and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just Blaze was in everybody's studio.
Yeah, I know. I remember a lot of people saying it in these songs.
Yeah, he's in everybody's catalog, man, for the most part.
Okay.
This next character, man, a lot of people don't realize, man. You know what I'm saying? But he put out a lot of body of catalogs of work. You know what I'm saying? And this Havoc, man, from the Mobb Deep. Havoc. Facts.
Yeah, Havoc
put in a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Put in work.
He produced albums for key players in the game.
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah, he did beats for Prodigy, The Game.
Okay.
Yeah, Havoc. Yeah, Havoc. Havoc's all over the place.
Nas.
That's two. That's two things I learned this segment. All right.
Yeah. Number three, Kanye. You know, he did work for Jay-Z. He did work for Dame Dash. He did work for the State Prop Boys. Kanye, man, you know, worked for a lot of dudes, man. Nas. You know what I'm saying?
I've been off Ye though since he said slavery was a choice. I'm gonna be honest. When he come back to his right mind, I'll be supportive again.
He did music for the new crowd. You know, people like Chief Keef, Chicago artists.
Yeah, see, I don't know about them King Vaughns and them. I don't follow them dudes and stuff. Keith Vaughn and them.
He didn't do beats for them. It was just Chief Keef that he did songs for.
Kid Cudi, right? Kid Cudi.
Yeah, Kid Cudi, Cleveland. Shouts to Cleveland.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay, all right. Then he got what? He did the Tiana Taylor project. You know what I mean? Like parts of her project. She's a major artist on
Yep,
his label. You know what I mean? He got Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he's just he's everything. Kanye is everything. So he's my number 3. Number 2, I got the RZA. You know what I mean? Movie soundtracks, years after years. We talking about a man that's got motion pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like under his belt. You know what I
classic.
mean? Uh, uh, the Iron Monkey, shit like that, and uh, the other shit, motherfucking Kill Bill 1, Kill Bill 2. That's all him.
Oh, that
You
was
know what I'm
him.
saying?
I
Yeah,
never,
that's all him. Yeah, that's all him. Yeah,
I never
That
watched.
yeah.
he did an anime cartoon that Afro Samurai was his too.
That's him too. Look at that. Afro Samurai, that's all him. I
Hmm.
think he got a couple cuts on that Boondocks as well. You know what I mean? But yo, RZA, you know what I'm saying? RZA, soundtracks everywhere. Movies, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
He
he goes.
collabed with Kanye as well.
Well, who?
With Kanye.
Yeah, he got something with Kanye. Yeah, he got something with Kanye. He got something with Dame. He did on the Old Dirty project. So
Hmm.
RZA's everywhere. You know what I mean? RZA. Uh, number 1, Premier tracks with Big.
Mm.
Uh, tracks with Nas. Tracks with Big L. Um,
Everybody, all the
tracks
greats.
with tracks with Gangstar. You know what I mean? Everybody in New York then jumped on a Premier beat.
Everybody
You know what I'm saying? Everybody in New York then jumped on a Premier beat. Everybody coming to New York
wanted a premiere beat.
had jumped on a Premier beat. You know what I'm saying? So DJ Premier, that's my number 1.
He's
Or
still out there.
yeah, Premier's out there.
Yeah, he's still active.
He
Okay.
ain't going nowhere.
Okay. He be on them Love and Hip Hop shows and stuff, and
Nah,
Nah, that's not his life. That's for
he
them
make he makes
DJ Self,
music for
DJ Self,
Dave
and then
Eaton.
DJ Self and DJ Drewski is something out there.
Yeah, nah, he got music with Dave East. You know, he makes music still for MOP.
okay.
Yeah, Premier. He's still out there. He's making beats for Fab still. All that.
Oh, okay. That was your number 1.
Yeah, that was my number 1, Premier.
All right. Nice producer list. I appreciate that, man. I like a couple of things.
Yeah.
In the whole producer way. I mean, I know what I know, but it's nice to hear that little bit of information.
There's many other producers out there
Oh
too.
nah, yeah, there's
You
definitely all kinds of producers
I
that we left out.
know? Yeah,
Mm.
it's just we press for time.
Um, let's see where we going. We're gonna go with our top rappers from each borough with a mention of the underground world.
Mm.
And you want to start that off, Vital, or I'm gonna go second?
Yeah, I'll start it off. Yo, out of Brooklyn, right? I would say 4 years prior, this is what I was listening to. Uncle Murder, Fab, and Joel Ortiz. They was the top lyricists out of Brooklyn for me.
I don't have no connection.
I thought
I mean, honorables mention.
Joel's
I would like to swap Uncle Murder for Papoose because that's my guy.
they would have to be 2 underground rappers, and they 2 underground, right? Papoose and Joel.
Yeah, Joel and Papoose are underground rappers.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that's Brooklyn.
that's Brooklyn. Out of the BX, I'm gonna just tell the people right now. I currently listen to
Boogie Down.
Corey Guns and Chris Rivers. They're my favorite right now. But during that time, be I was not influenced, but I liked it. I like to hear what Lil TJ had to say, and Don Q. I chose Lil TJ and Don Q. And if I have to go with a third party, I would make an honorables mention for Fred the Godson.
And that was for the BX.
That's for the X.
Boogie Down.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But they're about about 5, 6 strong at this point because you could add Hocus 4/5 in there. Moving on to Harlem. I chose.
Harlem's not a borough.
I mean, Manhattan is the borough, but all rappers come from Harlem. They don't. I never heard a rapper talk about Manhattan. I'm from Manhattan.
Yeah,
So
but you
we're
know,
gonna say Harlem is a neighborhood, so we're gonna use a neighborhood and not borough.
Okay.
In reference when it becomes the Manhattan, because
Right.
Manhattan.
How about
know? Do you know any downtown Manhattan rappers or any midtown Manhattan rappers?
Listen,
no, you know all rappers that come from Harlem.
When they mention Manhattan, they mention New York City as a whole.
Yeah, but you know all rappers, when they mention rap, what do they categorize rappers from? All rappers from Harlem. They never say Manhattan. Right.
No,
Moving on.
The only rappers they say are from Harlem is the rappers from Harlem, like Max B,
Yeah,
Cameron,
Big
Mace.
L, Cam,
That's it.
Mace, Kuda Love, Pierre Cardin.
But that's not a borough.
J.R. Ryder. You hear you see where I'm going with this? The list keeps going.
It's everybody from that same part of New York City, but that's not a borough. We talking about borough.
Yeah, right. We're talking about Harlem. We're talking about Harlem.
The topic's about boroughs, though, bro.
So are we?
No, it's silly though, because everybody knows when you talk about rapping in Manhattan, you talk about rappers out of Harlem. There's nobody else that you could resort to.
So are we Xing off Manhattan and changing?
Would that make sense? Would that make sense to X? Would that make sense to X out the history of rappers? You said like this sounds silly right now. There's always got to be some silly shit involved.
Harlem is not a borough though. Harlem is not a borough. We talking about
Harlem is not a borough. It's a neighborhood, just like Spanish Harlem is a neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah, we know this, but come on, how corny is that?
I want to know for my reference. So we're just gonna take out Manhattan and just switch that with Harlem.
It's 4 boroughs.
Wouldn't that make sense? Wouldn't that make sense to change it to neighborhood instead of?
I don't got no issue with that. I thought y'all knew some.
Man, like that's silly to me.
No, I thought y'all knew some Manhattan rappers. I don't know.
Who the fuck raps out of Manhattan? Who ever heard of a Manhattan rapper?
I said before, you gotta leave Manhattan out the conversation because Manhattan is a borough.
You can't leave Manhattan out of the conversation. Manhattan is a big. Harlem is in Manhattan, and Harlem represents a big part of rap history. So you can't leave them out.
But we're talking about boroughs, though. We ain't talking about neighborhoods. We're not talking about blocks. We're talking about the actual borough as a whole. So Manhattan
that was silly. That was you shouldn't even look there.
Be exempt because there's no rappers from Manhattan. When you mention Manhattan, they mention everybody as a whole.
I mean, technically he's right, but I think that was silly. I mean, I don't understand. Everybody thinks of when they're talking about rappers out of the boroughs, everybody thinks of Harlem rappers. They don't. Every podcast you go to, every Smack magazine, every Sub Zero, everybody thinks of Harlem as a borough, even though it's not a borough. That's what they think of it as. I think it was silly of you to even put it in that text, put it in that reference. I think you wanted some reaction because you knew that he was going to take the bait, which in retrospect, I was going to take the bait. Now we got this extra 30 minutes of bullshit talking about what Harlem is and what Manhattan is. And you like this shit, so you can snicker off to the side, right? Yep. Grab your face.
Oh, yep. Man. All right, so we switching Manhattan for Harlem, man. All right.
Huh?
So we switching Manhattan. So let's go, man. We switching Manhattan for Harlem. We good.
I'm going with Nino Man, Vado, and Jim Jones, man. That's who I went with. That's where I went with. I went with Nino Man, Vado, and Jim Jones.
He's from the Bronx, though. You know that, right?
Who?
Jimmy.
Jim represents Harlem, man. He that's what he represents.
He does represent Harlem.
He don't represent. He doesn't represent Harlem. He represents the Bronx. I mean, he represents Harlem. That's what he says. Harlem.
What?
Harlem. But if it wasn't to be Jimmy, I would go Nino Man, Vado, and Dave East.
Dave. Okay, Dave. You like some Dave.
Yeah.
And that's out of Harlem.
Let me ask you something, right?
Go ahead.
If I had around $50, what would you think that was?
If you had $50, what would I think of you having $50?
No, that's not what I said. If I had around $50, what would you think that was?
If you had around $50?
Yeah.
I don't know. You have like $40-something. I don't know. What's the purpose of that question?
Anyways,
hold on, he about to answer it. What in the hell? Hold on. Hold on, bro. What is going on?
Sorry about that. I had to.
All right, there we go. He was on. All right. He was on a bunch of different streams in the background.
Back at it?
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is, right? What I'm saying is, even though this is a debate show, right? Some people have a different way of presenting things. Not me per se, but some people. Okay. So it's not up for us to take everything so figuratively. You understand what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't do that. We should just go with it. You know what I mean? Like we know the angle, we know where we're going with it. You know what I'm saying? So it don't gotta be just so figuratively. You know what I'm saying? Like
Harlem thing, bro.
Just take it for like what it is. You know what I mean? And let it. Like what I'm saying, like, huh?
So you still on that Harlem thing?
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
You still on that Harlem thing, bro?
No, I'm talking about in general, basically. Right. But that, you know what I mean? I'm basically like, cause it was. Nah. I'm talking about in general. It was brought to my attention. Like basically almost 40 points. Like the nigga averaged, like the nigga was doing 40 points, or he averaged 40 points. It's not saying like he had 40 every game. It's just saying like in a roundabout fashion, there could have been a 38 game, it could have been a 51 game. You dig what I'm saying now? He wasn't doing 40 every game, but in roundabout fashion, he averaged about 40 points. You get where I'm coming from?
Nah, but
Yeah.
nah. I mean, you I guess we should have just assumed that Harlem was Manhattan. That's all we should have did. We should have just assumed
Oh
Harlem.
man.
That's it. Because if we would have did that, we wouldn't be here right now.
Oh man.
Right?
It's not
Right?
going good.
But we wasn't just talking about that though.
Excuse
We
me?
was talking about something different before he cut out. We was off that Harlem
Yeah.
subject already. We was off that.
We was waiting for you to hit us with your Staten Island.
Hello?
Man.
You guys back?
Yeah,
I'm here. Yeah. I don't know what you just said, but did you hear what I said or no?
Now we all heard you, bro.
What's your Staten Island picks?
Oh, I went with Ray Ghost and Meth.
Raekwon,
But-
Ghostface, Method Man.
Yeah, but technically Raekwon's he's born in Queens. And Meth is a Long Island dude. Technically.
Okay, so he might have to come up. Well, that's who I had on my Staten Island list too, though, Meth. You did your Queens already?
That's what these dudes are though. Like these dudes aren't known for being fucking Hempstead and
Yeah, no, they're all Staten Island.
That's what they rap.
Corona, Queens. These dudes aren't known for that.
No, they don't
The only ones you can mention from other places that's in the Wu-Tang is Jizza and ODB. They was from Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they were all born. These dudes like Ray wasn't born in Staten Island.
No.
Right. So technically, Ray's not from Staten Island.
But he reps that. He reps the island.
He reps that. Him and Ghost. They all do. They all rep Staten Island.
Ghost was born in Staten Island. There's a difference. He's a baby from Staten Island.
It's like Jim Jones. He was born in the Bronx, but he rep Harlem heavy.
Right, because he was raised in Harlem. He went to Harlem, and that's where he got on in Harlem.
Right.
He got his claim to fame in Harlem.
That's not the same. So you're saying the other dudes got their claim to fame before they got to Staten Island?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, all right, that's what it's. That's what it's.
What I'm saying is where you're born doesn't mean where you rep or where you was raised. Right. That's what I'm saying.
All right, that makes sense.
Okay.
You did your Queens already or no?
No. My Queens is Lloyd Banks, Nas, and Stack Bundles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to halfway agree, but
and I'm told Far Rockaway isn't considered Queens. A lot of people say
that's
that.
What I was just about to get. I was just about to say that.
What is it then? What is it?
It's Far Rockaway.
Oh, it's not Queens?
No.
It's supposed to be. I think it is.
It can't be its own borough. Where is it located at?
I think it is. I want to say it's Queens. I mean, that's what every time. I bet the mail says Far Rockaway, Queens. I don't think it just says Far Rockaway.
It has to say something. That's a fact.
If anything, it's going to say Far Rockaway, New York.
What? Get to the bottom of this.
I think, yeah. Please do. I think it's a Far Rockaway, Queens thing. I'm pretty sure.
Because that don't make sense. Far Rockaway, Queens, New York.
Why?
That don't make sense.
Why not? That's like whatchamacallit, Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York.
Flatbush is a A street.
Or what's the
Not
neighborhood?
street. It's not no street.
Yeah, it's a neighborhood, right? Yeah.
It's a
Right.
neighborhood. Flatbush, Crown Heights, Fort Greene, Bed-Stuy, East New York. Them is all neighborhoods.
So Far Rockaway is a neighborhood? No, it's a city. It's a town or whatever you want to call it. It's not no neighborhood.
It's in Queens.
Far Rockaway's in Queens. It's in Queens.
It's in Queens.
Yeah,
I told you it's in Queens. It's in the district of Queens, bro.
It's commonly known as the Rockaways or Rockaway, but yeah, it's in Queens.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my 3 out of Queens.
Queens, it's Far Rockaway, a safe neighborhood. I said the Far Rockaway, a safe neighborhood. Now I like that. I like that. Queens ones was I picked. I'm gonna say, are we on Queens? I'm gonna go with Queens, like you said. I'm gonna stick with Stack. And I'm gonna go with 50, man. I have to go with 50. Just because when I think of Queens, I think he's the most successful. He's the most successful artist, mainstream artist.
Yeah, but what do you like to hear? It just sounds like a whole bunch of success with you.
But it's not like
so let me ask you something. Is your playlist? Your playlist is filled with a bunch of mainstream successful songs?
No, because I thought we was doing mainstream and underground. So my mainstream dude out of Queens over Nas and all them, I have to go with 50. I have to go with 50. He's been the most durable. He done the most for the music culture as far as him coming into the game and changing the whole culture.
I'm not gonna get into that.
I don't think let him go through his list.
I don't think 50's done more than Nas for the music culture in Queens.
No, he did though, bro. He did. No, because I'm just gonna say Nas ain't really have people out here wearing bulletproof vests and like
neither than 50. The only people wearing bulletproof vests was people trying to protect their lives, man.
Nah, not that they wasn't wearing bulletproof vests, but they were. You see, he had his whole clothing line, bro. He had his sneakers, all that stuff.
Man, Nas had niggas out here rocking fucking fatigues and army jacket lining coats and stuff. But man, we not gonna get into that, bro.
I was just about to say that.
We not gonna get into that, bro. We not.
Because you're misleading people. Nas had local.
No,
people.
I'm not misleading people. You gotta stop saying I'm misleading people.
50 Cent had people in California doing that shit. That's the difference. That's the difference.
Yo, Nas had people in Philly feeling. You know how many rappers was feeling Nas before?
Philly is like part of New York, bro. Come on, man.
Nas inspired nationwide, man.
Nas inspired VA culture, Virginia rap.
You can't argue with him, man. Nas, he was nationwide, man. You can't
argue with me, man. Career wise, all that 50's over Nas, man. 50.
I disagree.
Look at the numbers and the money. 50's over.
Look at the numbers and the money.
That's what it's about for him. It's about the money and the fame for him. It's not about the lyrics.
Look at the albums. Look at the mixtapes. Look at all that.
It's not about the lyrics with him, man. It's about the success and the fame.
Yeah, man.
Nas got that though. You act like Nas is far off. He's not far off.
Nah, he is. He ain't in fifth round, man. He ain't in fifth round, man. Fifth a fucking TV producer, man. Nas is not. He ain't in fifth round, man.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
The next I went with
until you look it up and show me what both their net worth is, I'm not gonna say he did more for Queens culture.
All right, I'll look it up after my turn. I'll look it up for you. Let's see. Next, I went with Brooklyn. I went with the whole terror squad for Brooklyn, for the Bronx. I went with the whole terror squad for the Bronx. Man.
Every last member?
Not even the whole, but I'm gonna say preferably Fat Joe and Remy. Them two. I'm not even gonna talk about Big Pun or whatever. I'm just gonna stick with Fat
I
Joe.
well, you gotta mention Big Pun if you're gonna mention
Why do
Fat
I
Joe
gotta
and Remy.
mention him? How long of a run did he have with Terror Squad?
He died.
It- my point exactly, Nate.
The man was a great,
So he
regardless
died,
before
and
that.
Fat Joe and Remy kept going. So that's why I'm gonna mention them. That's why. If I went to Brooklyn, is anybody putting Biggie on their list and stuff like that? No, we're not mentioning them. So I'm not mentioning Pun. People, they should know Big Pun is a part of Terror Squad. They should know what Big Pun should bring to the table. But I'm talking about Fat Joe and Remy. They held stuff down for Terror Squad. Wow, well, after his death, they the ones that kept that name relevant and all that stuff. Them two in particular. I don't really got no underground artists out of the Bronx. We got no underground artists out of the Bronx. I don't really like that's really the only Bronx music I listen to is Remy. I don't even really like Fat Joe like that. I like Remy. That's like my favorite artist out of the Bronx. If you want me to be all the way honest with you.
Of all time.
I mean I won't say of all time, but I would just say of modern day era. I would say that.
Okay.
Number no number. Brooklyn. Next I went with Brooklyn. I had to go with Hove. Hove is just the consistency with Hove, man. Hove consistent good music with Hove. He never steers you wrong. Any album you put in with Hove is always you're gonna enjoy it. Like you know what I mean? Like Hove got playback material. Like you enjoy what Hove brings to the table. Underground one I had to go with it was a mixture between Mano and Uncle Murder. I'm gonna lean a little more so towards Uncle Murder because I like his yearly wrap ups. I enjoy his yearly wrap ups, so that's what's gonna pull me more towards his direction. But like you said, honorable mention to Papoose and Mano, them two. Brooklyn, you know what I mean? Brooklyn is where the artist is at over there, man. That's where they come from, man. Nicest niggas out there. In Staten Island, I went with Meth. I didn't really have I don't really know no underground artists at a Staten Island like that.
Yeah, there isn't any.
So you know what I mean? There's a void there. So, but for me, I went with Meth, my Staten Island pick. And y'all already know I don't even really mess with the Wu like that. So I don't be listening to these guys like that. But if I had to pick, I would go with Meth because that's one of the artists out of the Wu whose music I have listened to. So I will have to go with him. Next with my Manhattan / Harlem, I went with I took Cam. Cam is my guy, my main guy over there because I don't think anybody is real. When you think of Harlem, modern day Harlem, you know what I mean. You might think of all time great Big L or whatever. You think of Harlem, you think of Cam. Cam's that guy. Been that guy since like the early 2000s in Harlem. I mean, you got them Dame Dashes and them other big corporate executive guys that's getting that bread and stuff. But we talking about, what I mean, rappers and stuff like that. Cam's been holding Harlem down. Been, you know what I mean, the Hedwig and Dipset helped get all their careers off the ground and stuff like that, helped that whole movement. And him, just like Fifth, changed the whole wave, whole era, brought a whole era of gang stuff in, you know what I mean? Not Cameron per se, but that Dipset movement he was with, pink chinchilla coats and red chinchilla coats and all that shit he used to do. He had a whole nice wave he had. And then my underground guy, I had to go with Vado, man. I look like Vado he's the truth to me. I like what Vado gave out. Slime season, slime flu. That's that guy. Boss of all bosses, him and Cam. Legendary mixtape. Cam, Vado.
Right.
Shout out JR Writer, honorable mention. Hellrell, also honorable mention. Underground artist over there with in Harlem.
Yeah, but Hellrell is from the BX though. That's what he rep.
Oh, he repped the Bronx? Oh, I thought Hellrell was from Harlem. All right,
Yeah.
Hellrell, I'll take you off my list. Shout out JR Writer, honorable mention.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go with my top artists in those barrels. Queens, I'm gonna go with Nas, 50 Cent and Styles P as the mainstream artists. Action Bronson, I'm gonna consider him as the underground artist in Queens right now. To go in right now, he's from
You said
Queens. He's from
Styles
Corona,
P.
Queens.
Action
You said
Brunson.
Styles P.
Styles P.
Oh, say I'm sorry, my fault.
Styles
Styles
P
P
from Corona,
represents
Queens.
Yonkers, man.
He represents
But
Yonkers.
he's from Queens though.
No, you're born is what you represent. I never heard Styles P talk about he represents Queens, man.
Listen,
I heard say he was born. I heard he said he was born in.
listen. If you knew anything about Styles P's music, he does mention Queens a lot in the Gangster and the Gentleman album. That's his first album.
No, I understand what he talks about him growing up in Corona, Queens. One time, and he doesn't. He put his work in.
He's a Queens. He's a Queens
In
rapper to me.
Around the corner from
I never
Whitney Moore project in Yonkers,
That's
man.
where he's from.
I
That's
never
where he's from.
I never knew he was from Queens. I always thought he was from Yonkers.
Yeah, no, he's not from Yonkers. So
He was born. He was born in Queens, but he represents Yonkers, man.
Oh, all right.
like I said, Queens, 50 Cent, Nas, Action Bronson, Styles P. Moving forward, Staten Island, I'm gonna just go with Wu-Tang because they're
Man,
the
that's
only ones who came
blasphemous,
out of
man. That's
Staten Island.
blasphemous, man.
Yo, it's blasphemous. Okay. Go ahead, y'all.
That's that.
That's blasphemous, man.
Blasphemy.
I'm sorry, man. He got emotion. Yo, I'm sorry he got emotional. But come on, man. Who thinks of Styles P from Queens, people? When we think of Styles P, we think of YO, man. What does he always holler? 354, man. What does he always say? Yonkers, man. Come on. He talking about fucking Queens, Styles P. And then he got emotional and then he got off.
I didn't know he was from Queens.
Yo, man. Yo, you're a whole setup.
I ain't know,
you gotta stop that. You gotta stop that stuff, man.
Yo, bro, I ain't know.
Because you know why? Listen, this is what it be, right? You don't put enough description and details on this. You understand what I'm saying? You don't put where they would what they rep instead of saying where they was born. I mean, like, are we serious?
I didn't know he was gonna go look up people.
All right, like Black Rob was born in Buffalo, but where does he rep? He reps Harlem.
Fact. So I would assume you pick. I would assume you would pick Harlem. That's why I only mentioned that Jim Jones thing.
But he was born in Buffalo, though. He's a Buffalo native.
You didn't get no pushback from me when I said Jim Jones was born in the Bronx.
Yeah, but you know what? You don't say nothing. You just sit there. Okay. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay.
No,
there should be point. There should be point deductions or something.
I'm taking in the information, man. I'm taking in information.
You knew he was from Corona, Queens, Styles P.
No, I swear I didn't know that. I thought he. I thought he was from Young. I didn't know that.
Well, we appreciate NA Ocho's support and joining the Vlad show. We sorry he came off prematurely, but it wasn't about that. We was just basically trying to say what he reps, and he reps Yonkers, man. That's what he reps. But we moving on, bro.
Yeah. Oh, we got let's go with top 5 NBA duos.
Okay.
Let's go top 5. Top 5 NBA duos.
You don't want to do 10?
I ain't get to fill in my other 10. I thought I was gonna have 5.
All right. No problem.
I'm gonna put it in.
Top 5 NBA duos, people. This is what we're working with right now.
Top 5 NBA duos.
Let me go first, bro.
Go ahead, man.
All right, man. Number 5, man. I went with LeBron and Wade. Between them together, both of them combined together, each have 4 championships, 24 All-Star 24 all NBA teams, 16 all NBA defensive teams, and they were just dominant. You know what I'm saying? Uh I think 3 out of 5 years they won the East in their time there. I'm not for certain. Don't quote me on this, but that's what I think it was. My number 4 was Stephen Durant. Again, same thing with them. Between both of them together, they share 4 championships together. Like, separately, Steph has more, but together they share 4 championships. 16-time All NBA selections between both of them, and 3-time MVPs. You know what I'm saying? With them over there, Stephen Durant. Then my number 3 pair, I chose Duncan and Tony Parker. 9 championships together combined. We talking about 21 all NBA teams combined together and 15 all defensive teams. That's Duncan by itself, which is a damn shame. But yeah. So I chose Duncan and Tony Parker for my number 3. My number 2 should come as no surprise. We talking about Shaq and Kobe. 10-time champs between both of them. You know what I'm saying? 8 together. Talking about 29 all NBA first team, or 29 all NBA selections, 15 all defensive teams, 12 with the credit going to Kobe, 3 with the credit going to Shaq. And last but not least, the greatest of the greats, Mike and Pip. Talking about 12-time NBA champs, 19 all defensive teams, and 18 all NBA teams, and six championships. Well, both of them, so 12 combined. So,
see, this is what I did. This is how I went. I went my 5. I couldn't do Steph and Durant because they wasn't a duo. That's not a duo. It was
that's a duo. That's a
no,
duo.
that was a quadro. It was 4 of them niggas, man. That wasn't a
I
duo.
mean, if you think about it, if you look at it, they're in the books. They're in history. They're in the history books.
They're in the books, but Clay also had a career year. Like everybody had a career year shooting and all that stuff, man.
But they're in the books as a career duo. The both of them, from what they accomplished in the years that they accomplished it.
I don't know about that. I can't put them as a duo just because it wasn't a duo. For me, it wasn't a duo.
For me, it was a duo.
What was a duo was that Steph and Clay. Steph and Clay, that's a duo. That's like the ultimate duo. That's like the best shooting duo of all time. You know what I mean? So that got to be on the top 5 list. Just with that being said, period.
That was on my 1 through 10 list. Steph and Clay, they combined 6 championships, combined 525 3-pointers made at the rate of a 44% shooting. It was a 73-9 team. They had the best record overall. And then in the year that they went to the finals overall, in 2017, they had a 94. That was with Durant. They had a 94 win ratio, and they had 16 wins only against one loss. That's NBA history for you.
That would put him in top 5. I mean, Steph is arguably probably the best point guard of all time.
But like I said, Durant was over there for that season.
Well, I'm talking about Steph and Clay. This is prior to Durant even getting there. They was winning before that. They was winning.
No,
they
only won one
right.
championship. Right. So winning and winning one is different.
Went back to back. They were winners.
They won one.
Right.
That's it. One. And they won 2 more with him over there.
They went back to back.
All right. Okay.
They went back to back. And it was winners. They won one. And prior to that, there was every year. They got every year with Mark Jackson. They was going.
No, we're not going to do every year. We're not doing that because it's not every year.
We talking about them as a duo. We talking about they have a history as a duo, so you can talk about every year.
Yeah, they have a whole history as a duo, and they don't
have a whole history.
I'll let you finish because we both can't talk. Go ahead.
Right. Steph and Clay, they have a whole history of
right. So they have a losing history as a duo too. Remember when they was first drafted, when they first came over there together?
Right. And
First Steph came. Then Clay and Draymond came together.
Bro, and then they built themselves to a championship team as the best 1 and 2.
Yeah, but that's after 4 losing seasons together.
They built themselves there. You talking about you adding Durant, somebody who came to something that they already built. That don't make sense.
No. All they did was win. They won one championship. That's it. That's all they did.
They won one championship, and then
they won one championship and moved some pieces around. Then
the next year after that, they had the best record of all time. What are you talking about?
And lost the championship.
It don't matter, bro. What they did because what they did in the regular season matters, bro. It matters. There was a dominant 1-2 and duo in the whole regular season.
No, there was a dominant team.
There was a dominant
team. There was a dominant team.
Bro, there was a dominant 1-2. We're not gonna see.
No, don't mislead the people like Leandro Barbosa didn't play. Like Leandro Barbosa didn't play his role. Like Sean Livingston didn't play his role. Don't mislead the people, bro. Don't do that.
Misled. The people don't care about Leandro Barbosa's and all the.
Sure they do.
No,
sure
they don't.
do.
About Steph and Clay as being the top 5 duo.
And Draymond was at the prime of his career during that time.
Draymond was the hustle player.
He was giving you like 17, 15. He was the third
option. Steph and Clay was the duo. That was the main. That was the running.
And don't forget about Harrison Barnes either. Don't forget about him either.
Steph and Clay was the running force of that. Steph and Clay.
Yeah, but not you can't say that. You could just say that was a championship squad. And they didn't even win the championship. They didn't even win that, bro. They didn't win it.
They won the year before.
Your man won.
They won the year before.
Your man won. Yeah, they say Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt.
That stuff don't matter to me, man. That stuff, the injuries don't matter to me.
They say Kevin and Kyrie got hurt, so you know how that goes.
Steph and Clay, top 5 NBA duos of all time. And when Clay come back next year, there's going to be problems. Because you see how Steph is.
I don't see no problems.
You see how Steph got them at the 8th seed right now without Clay. You add Clay there, he's going to bring some more win shares.
I don't think Clay's going to be effective enough to play.
Oh no, he's going to be too effective.
I don't think so.
He don't got to move the way Kevin Durant and all them moves, so he don't have to rely on his athleticism. He'll be just fine out there. Just fine.
I disagree.
Just fine.
He got to get bumped around. He got to grab rebounds. He got to screen work. A lot of stuff.
Nah, he'll be fine. You forgot they got Wiseman and stuff. They got Wiseman and they got pieces in place that's going to be doing a lot of that stuff.
He still got to switch and move around. He can't just stay stationary.
They still got Andrew Wiggins. He got help over there. There's going to be a problem next year.
He can't just stay stationary, man.
The Warriors will be a top 4 team.
Stay stationary. They're not going to allow that.
Mark my words, bro. Top 14. Next we're gonna go. I have
They're
to
not
go
going to
number.
be no top 4 or nothing.
No, there will be a top.
You already
14.
owe me 2 ginger beers.
Mark my words. There will be a top 14.
No, they won't.
Watch.
Oh, why? Because you said it. Because you said it. It's supposed to be
Watch.
golden. No, that's not how it works.
Steph already got his team in the playoffs now. You add Clay.
Your word is not. No. Steph got his team. Steph got his team in a possible playoff bubble.
You act
for
like
right
Clay
now.
won't bring no kind of win shares to his team. Like Clay comes, that's about 10 more wins. He's not a mid-tier level player. He's a top-tier player in the league, bro. I don't know.
We don't know what that is. We don't know. I'm not gonna say that. Me myself, I'm not gonna say that.
No, you don't say.
I don't know what's gonna take place next year.
We know what Clay brings.
I don't know what's
table.
gonna take place next year.
For us to disrespect his skill set and not acknowledge what he brings to the table is blasphemous. But number 4, I have to go with LeBron and Wade as the number 4 of all time. They should have accomplished more. You know what I mean? I think they got their back-to-back, but they should have had a 4-peat, 5-peat, 6-peat. They should have won every year. You know what I mean? But
what video game are you in, man?
You see that? I might have to go out and come back in, but I don't. Hold on. I'll just get the right angle. There we go. I'm in the Matrix, bro.
Oh, this shit is weird tonight.
In the Matrix. There we go. You good? I'm good?
Yeah, we good. We good now, yeah.
All right, so yeah, LeBron, like I said, they should have accomplished more when they was together. They ain't accomplished enough for me, in my opinion. So that's why I have to put them at number 4. They might have been like probably the most dominant duo or one of the most dominant duos. But it didn't produce enough rings for me. Number 3, I went with same as you, Duncan and Parker. You know what I mean? There was a dynasty. There was the main parts of their dynasty. It wasn't an explosive duo, like, you know what I mean? Steph and Clay and LeBron and Wade and stuff like that. But it was a duo nonetheless that got 5 rings. You know, so we stick with Tim and Tony.
They got some pretty good numbers together. They got some pretty good numbers. They each did like 25.
I mean, I'm talking about like flashiness for say. That's what, you know what I mean. I'm talking about flashiness.
I think
it's been more.
The game is just there. They're fundamentally sound.
Yeah. They always got like a, you know what I mean, a fundamental pick and roll, pick and pop, a mid-range foul line jump shot. Tony Parker never really shot. He was not into shooting 3-pointers like that.
He had a nice teardrop, and Tim had nice footwork. That's all. That's what they was known for to me.
Let's see. Number 2,
Tony with the teardrop.
I switched my 1 and 2 with you. I had to take Jordan and Pippen at number 2. So when I weighed these last 2, I had to weigh who I thought at least 2 would be the most dominant or would be the most dominant against each other. And being that, you know what I mean, we debated previously about 96 Bulls and the 01 Lakers, and I took the Lakers. I have to put Pippen and Jordan at 2. You know what I mean? And I put Shaq and Kobe at 1. I think Shaq and Kobe.
I really don't know what you mean, but I hear you.
Because Shaq and Kobe for me that's the most dominant duo ever that I've ever seen. I don't think you can name a duo more dominant than that. They might have not have won as many rings, maybe because Shaq being out of shape, or maybe because of the team chemistry, whatever the case.
Here we are. Here we go. Maybe because of this. Maybe because of that. Maybe if he had a Nutrifast diet. Maybe if he was hitting steals instead of hitting stretch bands. Come on, man.
You know what I mean? Kobe had that instant in Colorado and stuff. It was like there's a lot of stuff going on throughout the team chemistry.
Paint the narrative for what it is. They didn't get it done. They got 3.
Well, bro, I'm giving the people the honest truth. There was a lot of stuff going on with that LA squad.
You're giving the people your honest opinion.
No, that's a fact.
On why you feel. No, you're giving them the honest opinion on why you feel they only got 3 rings. You're
No, I'm
adding
telling
all
you.
these other. No, you're saying what you're saying is true about what they experienced, but you're
Yeah,
not.
that's all.
But yeah, that's it though. Like, what does it matter what they experienced about
Because
that's irrelevant.
the fact that they had all that team animosity amongst them and still was able to repeat, that says something, bro. That tells you if there wasn't a lot of team animosity going on there, and it was maybe if they was
You're projecting.
if
You're
they was all more
projecting.
together, there could have been a lot
Pro-
more success going that way. But the fact that they
nah,
were players over there, and that's what was going on, and the
I
fact
think you're
that they still
projecting.
win championships, that says a lot, bro.
I think you're projecting. I do.
No, that's not projecting. That's not projecting.
That's like saying if Mike. That's like saying if Mike doesn't retire, he gets you know what I mean, he gets all 8 rings or you know what I'm saying, he doesn't get 6, he gets 8. You know what I mean? That
we have to be honest though. Shaq and Kobe, they shouldn't have lost against them against them new Pistons, them new boy Pistons. They shouldn't have lost against them new bad boy Pistons. They shouldn't have lost against Ben Wallace and them. They
had a lot of guys that was over the hill on that team, man. And Detroit had a lot of young guys that was athletic. All right, I got a great comparison for you, right? Here's a great comparison, right? Karl Malone, right, on his 17th season, going against second year Jason Maxiell on the break. Second year Jason Maxiell.
Well, I'm not talking. I'm not. Listen.
You see what I'm saying though? Now, this is 15. This is 17th season, Karl.
Irregardless of that,
and we're talking about Jason Maxiell.
Irregardless,
Shaq second year. Like, come on, he was a. Karl can't keep up. Karl can't keep up with Jason.
Shaq and Kobe was supposed to go in and just kill. There was a lot of animosity. That was their last year.
I don't know what makes you think people could just go into a 7-game series and just kill. I don't.
They passed body of work. That was their last year playing together. They had a lot of stuff going on that season, man. Kobe had just said, like, he just put Shaq's business out there, made him go file for a divorce. There was a lot of stuff, man. There was a lot of stuff. That's all I'm saying.
And also, they wasn't as dominant as Tony and Tim got more accomplished than them two, and they was in the same Western Conference as them. That's just something for you. That's just something for you to think about.
They was together
during the time that they came over too.
They was together longer.
Yeah, during the time that they came over, but they wasn't superstars though. Tony Parker was never a superstar. There was no reason for Shaq and Kobe to lose to basically one superstar, and that was Tim Duncan. Technically, if you want to be technical.
I mean, he's a part of that duo, so I mean, it would be Duncan and Parker.
But he's not a superstar. He was never a superstar.
Parker got like NBA Finals MVPs and stuff like that.
He got one. He got one Finals MVP, and that's it.
So we're gonna hold him in the light that he should be held in.
Right, which is like the same light of, somebody like a little bit over Iguodala.
That's Duncan's Robin, man. That's all that is. Period. That's Duncan's Robin.
Nah, he had a couple Robins. Let's keep it
real. That was his main one. I mean,
because he had Manu Ginobili. He had motherfucking Kawhi Leonard, who also was a Finals MVP.
Later on down the line. Way later down the line.
Yeah, I'm saying Duncan had already had 3 in.
Yeah, way down the line. So, like I said, Shaq and Kobe, man, the most dominant duo.
That's not way down the line. He like Kawhi. If you get a championship with somebody, that means you played all season with him, and then you get a championship with him.
That was in Duncan's last 2 years of his career, bro. Way down the line.
So he lost one with Kawhi. He won one with Kawhi. Keep that in mind.
Way down the line in his career.
So he played 2 seasons with him.
At the end of Duncan's career is what I'm telling you. A washed up Tim, not even the same Tim.
But he's getting a championship. A washed up Tim gets a championship or goes to the finals. Come on.
Yeah, bro. Yo,
Nah,
Tim is
not washed up. You don't got the right to call somebody washed up, man. What you
blue.
can say is they wasn't playing at the level that they was playing before. But you
Which
can't
means
say he's washed up. Can't say he's washed up in the finals, bro. You can't say that.
Bro, that's what that means, man. That's
What?
what that means.
Because you're not playing at the level that you first played. Don't mean that you was washed up, bro.
No, because you're not playing at the level of play that you've been playing throughout your whole career. Not just
That you first played.
No,
Because remember, not every season had to be a great season for you. Some of your numbers had to decline in certain areas and go up in certain areas.
But it's all in the same realm of what you do every year. One year might be 22, one year might be 19, next year might be 25.
Like, all right, and then that's another thing. Like, all right, so we're saying we're saying that was his well, you're saying not we are, but you're saying that that's Tim on a decline. But did we look at his rebounds? Did we look at his shot blocking? We didn't look at none of that. We're just assuming. We're making assumptions.
Everything
we're
was
saying
down.
we're saying offensively he declined. Yes, he did. Offensively he did decline. Defensively, we don't know what happened. Defensive rebounding, we don't know what happened. Huh?
And his numbers, his minutes, everything went down. His last years.
I don't. Yeah, I'm sure it did. I don't know. I'm sure something had to stay consistent. Like I think his field stayed the same.
I mean, his field goal percentage stayed up and all that stuff.
Yeah, because he remember he was never that man to go out and produce 25 shots on a force.
Nah, he don't do that stuff.
Nah, he never did that. He always let the ball come to him in the rotation, in the offense.
That's a fact. All right, that's it for the duos, man. I wish we could have did the 10. That would have been nice, but we'll elaborate on that.
It's crazy because I did the research for the whole 10. I had your boy on there. I had your boy Nash and Stoudemire on there. Would you like to know about? They had 12 All NBA appearances together. They had 2 Western Conference Final appearances.
I'd have had Westbrook and Durant would have been on there, even though they didn't win no championship. They would have been at the bottom of the list.
You could add James. James Harden was on that team too, though.
No, he was a sixth man though. He came off the bench. He wasn't a duo.
Yeah, but it don't matter. He was still, once you got that 6 man, that takes away from them that 2.
Bro, and then
they had Serge Ibaka too.
Bro, they still played without Harden. After Harden left, there was still a duo. That's always been known as Westbrook and Durant. When you talk about
they had Harden too. Yeah, they always was known as a duo too. Yeah, I like some of these newer duos though a little bit better than some of these guys.
I mean, it depends. I mean, it's hard for me. If they're not successful, it's hard for me to like really put them up in the category. You know what I mean? It's like Ben.
Not for me. Because see, what's successful for you and what's successful for me is different. See, what's successful for me is maintaining like a high, consistent field goal percentage throughout your career, maintaining a high free throw percentage, maintaining good rebounding at your position, maintaining a good defensive rating at your position, or just being a good defensive player. That stands out to me outside of, because I know at the end of the day, like I said, there's only been a list of champions and we can name them on our hand, and that's within 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's not fair for us to discredit the body of work of everybody outside of being a champion or crowned.
No, if you're as nice as they say you are, or like Embiid and Simmons.
For you. Just say for you.
Embiid and Simmons, are they successful? The answer would be no. No, they're not. They're not. And there's no way that you can make a case that they are. They're not. They have never been to a finals. They've been to one Eastern Conference Finals. Like, they're not successful at all. They've never been a favorite to win a championship. Like, there's nothing going. They're not successful. Now, when they get there, if they do get there, that changes the narrative. That changes things around. Then they've been to an Eastern Conference, they lost. They've been to a Finals, win or lose. Then the narrative changes. Then you can talk about them being winners and stuff, a winning duo. But as of right now, they're not a winning duo. I couldn't put them. They're the same as a Russell Westbrook and a Kevin Durant. They're not a winning duo. They're just a good. They're a good duo. That's what we'll call them.
Whoa! Hey, well, you got to look at it like this. Also, first of all, they're young players. You don't like they have less than 10 years in. That's number one. Number two.
Not everybody has.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Because I'm gonna address your point as you're making. Not everybody has 10 years in, though, bro. How many duos have 10 years in?
Well, Russ and Durant was working on 10. Clay and Steph, they're working on 10.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Mike and Pip, they had almost 10. I mean, duos be having 10. You know what I mean? But
most of them.
Needless to say, like I said, no, right at this point, no, they're not a productive, but individual body of work, they're getting better and they're adding more to their success rate. That I will say.
I'll give you that. They're getting. That's why I told you if they get to the championship, or so that changes the narrative. That changes things. Changes the conversation.
For me, even if they get to the Eastern Conference Championship, that changes the narrative.
Nah, because they should. They should. You're supposed to. If you're supposed to do something, I can't really give you credit for that. You're supposed.
I don't know who's counting on them to do that.
To get to the conference finals, I'm counting on them and the Nets being in there.
That's what you are, but there's other people counting on Milwaukee to get there.
They got the best record in the league, bro. I mean, come on. They're favored right now to be in the Eastern Conference.
I mean, they're sharing. They flip flop with the Nets.
Yeah, them two teams are expected to be they're to be in the Eastern Conference. I'm not talking about coming out because that's a whole different story. That's why I said if they could come out the East and beat the Nets, then I'll give them. They have to get their credit, and we have to call them a successful duo because that's a tough feat. You know that Brooklyn team is tough. Even if they don't win a championship, just them being able to overcome them and get to a championship, that's a nice feat in itself. I have to give them that. I'll give them their credit for that.
So that would be sort of like when the OKC Thunder beat the Spurs that year.
I mean,
that was a rough because now you got a top talented duo going at a well-balanced organization, so to speak.
It would have been
a superstar. With a superstar.
It would have been if they would have kept the team and you could have seen what they did the following year. But being that was a one-time thing, it's hard to really gauge it like that. That was like a one-time, you know what I mean? With that team, it was like a one-time thing. After that, it was just Harden and Westbrook and Ibaka. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't, or it was Durant and Westbrook and Ibaka. It wasn't Harden no more. If Harden would have stayed there and then they kept, then you know what I mean? That I would have, you know what I mean? That would have been a winning championship caliber franchise. But after Harden left, they weren't really a championship caliber franchise. They got to the Western Conference one time after that?
After he left, they only got there
like one time, I think.
Nah, they didn't get there at all.
Yeah, because they beat, remember?
They lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they were up 3-1 in the Western Conference. That's what I mean.
Yeah, and the Warriors beat them, yeah.
Yeah, they got to the Western Conference one time after Harden left. That's about it.
Yeah, one time, yep.
So I wouldn't say they was a successful duo like that either.
They had a lot of injuries too. You could add that.
I mean, you always be getting on me for mentioning side narratives, but I guess we'll mention it.
Well, shit, I only mentioned it because that's what you always go to. Oh, they was hurt. They had this. They had that. That's what shit. I might as well do it.
I'm just saying, put it out there.
Yeah.
The last topic tonight, man. My guy Jimmy Butler versus your guy Khris Middleton.
He's not really my guy, but I think he's on the same level as Jimmy Butler, but he's far from my guy.
Shit, I don't even think he's in the same realm as Jimmy. There's no way.
Well, shit. Speak on Jimmy's behalf. Tell me
Man,
what
listen,
you got for Jimmy.
what we gonna start with, man? We're gonna start with All-Star. Jimmy, a 5-time All-Star,
Okay.
three-time third-team All NBA. I'm just gonna point out Khris Middleton don't got none. 4-time defensive team.
He don't got what? He don't got what?
No all teams.
No all NBAs?
Yeah, none, zero. And defensive, he's a 4-time second team defensive teamer. Jimmy Butler here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also gonna mention Chris don't got none of them either. Then we go on to talk about like his points per game. Jimmy gave you 17 points per game, 5 rebounds, about 4 assists, a steal and a half. He gave you 45% from the field, 32% from three. Not really a strong 3-point shooter. 83% from the free throw line. This season he's giving you 21, 7, and 7. He's been a little injury plagued. I mean, this is Jimmy Butler we're talking about, the same guy that took his team and beat Khris Middleton in the playoffs last year.
Allegedly.
Eliminated him from the playoffs to get to the finals, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I mean, the same
Allegedly.
guy, it's the same Jimmy Butler, man. It's the same Jimmy Butler that dropped 40 on Khris Middleton in the playoffs last year. It's that same Jimmy Butler, man. It's that same Jimmy Butler.
I don't think that's the same Jimmy Butler that you say dropped 40 on Middleton. They don't even D each other.
That's not my problem. Middleton got some of that 40 he dropped on him in the playoffs last year.
That's not. They don't even D each other. Like,
I'm sure Khris stepped up, switched to the pick.
That's one playoff series.
Listen, that was the one to get before the finals. So Middleton.
That's one playoff series. They've met several times, that team, Milwaukee and Miami.
They met several times with Butler having the record of 20 wins to Khris Middleton's 8 wins. I mean, Butler's just been more dominant than Middleton, period. Let's see what else I got over here, man. Yeah, 7 seasons in the top 20 in steals. We go to the playoffs. He's giving you 18 or damn near 19, 6, 4, and a steal and a half. The most improved player, 2014. Like, come on, man. Every year you watch Jimmy evolve and get better. You watch Jimmy.
I'm not seeing. Like, if you go on eye test, I hear what you're saying. If you go on eye test, and Jimmy as a number 1 option, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't be nowhere really in the same conversation as Khris Middleton, who is a number 2 option to a 2-time back-to-back MVP and defensive player, 1-time over year award winner in Giannis Antetokounmpo. However, let me speak on Khris Middleton. Khris Middleton this year, 2020, he's only doing 20 points, shooting 48%, giving you 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He's shooting 43% from the 3-point line. He's shooting 89% from the free throw line. He's a career 42% 3-point shooter in the playoffs. He's a career 84% free throw shooter in the playoffs. He gives you 6 rebounds. He gives you 4 assists. And he gives you 19 points in the playoffs as a number 2 option to an MVP. Not just a regular player, but an MVP. And now he's probably a 3rd option with Drew Holiday over there.
No, he's not a 3rd option.
But you know, when I think of Khris Middleton, I just think of the efficiency that he shoots at the from the field. I think the tough nose rebounds that he gets. Now we all know all NBA and all-star selections, and that we all know that stuff could be fan voted, or it could be coach voting. But we know that night in and night out, all coaches are frustrated by the likes of a Khris Middleton. You have to game plan for that man. He should just because of his shooting alone. You know what I mean? If you don't put a hand on him or stick a body on him, it's going to be a early night for your team. So I chose Khris Middleton. He's the better shooter and the better ball handler.
Until Khris Middleton could ever think about having a performance of what Jimmy had in the finals, there ain't even nothing to talk about. Khris could never do nothing on his shoulders, carry a ball. He can't even be a good second option behind Giannis and get them to the finals with the Defensive Player of the Year and MVP on his team. I mean, there's just nothing to talk about. I think I believe even when Butler was a number 2 option to Rose in Chicago, he was a better player.
Jimmy didn't carry nobody in the finals. Okay, Dragic and Harrow. Dragic, Harrow, and Crowder. Dragic, Harrow, Crowder, and Adebayo. They played their part. All four of them people played their part.
Yo, bro, they got their win when Adebayo and Dragic was hurt. Butler had his 30-point triple, the 40-point triple double.
That's it. That's one memorable game in the finals that he had. That's it.
He had multiple 30-point.
No, he didn't. No, we're not doing that. He didn't have multiple. He didn't have no.
He had a 30 and a 40. Yes, he did.
He didn't have no 30 and 40. No,
yes,
he didn't. No.
He did,
bro. He didn't do that. All right, yo. No. I'm telling you, he didn't.
No, I don't think he did it back-to-back games, but he did it twice.
No. He had it in the He had it in the Western Conference Finals. He had it in the Western Conference Finals, and he had one in the finals, bro. That's what he had.
I'm gonna give everybody the
fact. In the Eastern Conference Finals, and then he had one in the finals.
I'm gonna give the people the facts before we get up out of here.
Give them Give them the whole 6 games. Give him the whole 6 games, all his numbers. Each game.
Hold on. I'm getting there. Hold on.
Okay. All right. Since you like to do this before you get up out of here.
Before we get up out of here, man, I gotta hit the people with the facts.
No, you gotta hit them with your illusion.
No, bro, it's the facts, man.
Nah, you talking about the man had 2 postseason. No, you said 2 finals, 2 triple doubles in the finals, which is a lie. He did not.
He did.
No, he had them. He had one in the Eastern Conference Finals and one in the NBA Finals.
Nah, bro.
What are his numbers, bro?
You ready? I'll be telling you. I be knowing what I be talking about, bro. You gotta listen to me, man. You ready? All right, hold on. I'll try to get it all on my screen.
What did he average? I don't even want to know his numbers. What did he average?
The first game, I don't even know what he averaged. The first game.
You don't know what he averaged?
No.
You don't say what he averaged?
No. The first game.
You could type out what did Jimmy Butler average in the finals.
Bro, I'm about to give it to you. It was 23, first game, 23, 5 assists, 2 steals. Second game.
So there's no triple-double there.
25 points, 13 assists, 5 rebounds.
No triple-double there. That's 2 games.
Third game, 40 points, 13 assists, 11 boards.
Yeah, that's the triple-double.
Fourth game, 22 points, 9 assists, 10 rebounds.
What's that? What game is that? 4?
Game 4. Game 5, 35 points, 11 assists, 12 rebounds.
In game 5?
Game 5.
All right.
Yeah, bro.
What else?
And then game 5, game 6, 12 points.
Wow.
7 rebounds.
Wow, that's horrible. 12 points in a game 6 closeout game?
Yo, bro, he put a valiant effort up them other games, man. He tried.
Nah, fuck all that. He had a closeout game, most important. Yo, he fizzled out, bro. 12, 8, and 6.
His 2 triple-double games he won. And the the last triple double game he played.
Nah, bro. He had 12, bro. He had 12 in game 6, bro.
You gotta let the people hear the facts. The last triple double game he played 47 minutes and 12 seconds out of a possible 48 minutes, and got the win in that game 5. I mean, we got to give Jimmy his credit, man. And then he had a 40 double. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So what did he have in the so what did he have in the losses? What did he have in the losses? How many minutes he played in the losses?
Well, let's see. The first one, the loss. The first game he played 33 minutes. Second game he played 44 minutes. Game 4 he played 43 minutes. In game 6 he played 44 minutes.
So 44 minutes with 12 points. You got to tell the people that too.
12 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists.
How many turnovers?
Jimmy don't have a lot of turnovers, man.
In 44 minutes in a closeout game.
He only had two turnovers. Not bad, man.
In a closeout game. Jimmy
didn't play a bad series, man.
12 points. 12 points.
Yo, listen.
12 points as a number 1 option in a closeout series.
You can say what you want. Jimmy was drained, man. He played a whole game, gave you a 35-point triple-double, a 40-point triple-double. Like, he did things that, like, come on, man. Things that never hasn't been done in Miami, ever.
I bet you. Fuck out of here. Are you kidding me?
Who else put up a 40-point triple-double in Miami?
Never been done?
Who in Miami? Who?
Wade.
Wade never had a 40-point triple-double. No.
All right, man.
Nah.
I'm out of here on that one.
All right, bro.
It's been a great show on the Vlog Show. When we come back, we'll have the fact check that Wade had a 40-point triple-double in Miami. We'll have the day it happened, the team it happened on.
You got to bring all that. You got to stop with these confabulations. Mahalo at y'all, fellas. We out of here.